mostrava esse caminho longe, esse caminho para São Tomé. Quem mostrava esse caminho longe, quem mostrava esse caminho longe, esse caminho para São Tomé. Saudade, saudade, saudade desse minha terra, São Nicolau. Saudade, saudade, saudade desse minha terra, São Nicolau. Quem mostrava esse caminho longe, quem mostrava esse caminho longe, esse caminho para São Tomé. Quem mostrava esse caminho longe, quem mostrava esse caminho longe, esse caminho para São Tomé. Saudade.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. We're carrying on from where we left off in Crete. So we left just past Dammam, and we're back about to hit the Iberian Peninsula. I think at the moment we're just a little bit, that island you see there just under the nose is Ibiza. I don't know how to say it, but it's that. And we're kind of just about to start preparing for the arrival into Lisbon. To be fair, it'd be a little bit easier if I'd actually looked at stuff while planning for the flight, which I hadn't, and now we have a little bit of problem solving to do. Since the decision making was poor already, let's just do some problem solving to get along with. I'll recap. I'll let you know where we are and how we're doing so far. So at the moment, let's see if I can't pull this up. Yes, I can. Let's take a look at how the flight's been. So we're here now. Maybe it's a good time to go night mode here as well. Okay, it's a bit too cluttered. We'll get away. Yep, so we sort of here now. Just, I'm sorry, we're just about to reach Ibiza. We're just short of, south of Palma de Mallorca, cross into Valencia, a little bit of the heartland of Spain, and into Lisbon. It's not too long to go, but we're here because the weather in Lisbon is likely to be a little bit exciting. Let's jump into the flight deck and then we'll talk about that, and we'll just recap on how the flight's been progressing so far. Alright, so here we are. 7 hours and 10 minutes since departure. I've had lunch, I've chilled, I've played a set of Corsa. There's a shark movie I'm going to watch after landing, and it's a pretty chill day. I've got my SeaWorld hat on, and I've got a cup of tea, and everything's going to be just absolutely peachy. So, let me just set up some of my voice mixes here. I've had to turn it down because the airplane, the outside with the GE90 engines can be quite loud. So I'm just recovering a little bit of the flight sim sounds here. And good. Super. So let me tell you what the situation is. 36.0, we haven't actually climbed all that much. We did 3.2, 3.4, and then 3.6. Max is 3.8, is recommending 3.6 still, so I think we're going to end up being at 3.6 for a decent portion, or I think perhaps even the rest of the flight. It doesn't have a predicted climb to level 380. Econ speed's been going up nicely. We're close to doing Mach decimal 8.6 at the moment, and we're just now switching to dim, and everything is now in romantic night mode. Let's get the master brightness down a little bit more. I like a nice dark flight deck. So, fuel remaining 25.4. We departed with 80 something, and that shows you how much we've used there on the right side FMC. We used 59.4, and that's the totalizer stuff. Overall is okay. We progressed pretty quickly over Saudi Arabia, and then things just absolutely came to a stop over the Mediterranean. I mean, look at that. We're currently fighting 124 knot headwind. With everything with all things considered, we're still arriving at Lisbon in 1949, which is about 11 minutes before the event ends. So we'll be towards a trailing, which is, I think, a little bit better. So hopefully it's either going to be the end of the traffic, or if there's a lot of traffic, we'll look into other things, maybe diverting. Let's see. So that's down there. Maybe we can take a look outside. The water's pumping up there. There you go. Ibiza. Yes, that's the airport. I don't know if we can handle 777. It looks long enough. PCN, don't ask me, don't really know how to calculate. And that there is mainland Spain, the Iberian Peninsula. Good. So why this is going to be interesting is because of the weather conditions at the moment in Yep, so that's something else that you have. We have quite a bit of air traffic, most likely. Western Europe, Southern Europe, they tend to be busy. So we'll have a little bit of traffic accompanying us. We got rid of our co-pilot, so if you were here for part 1, she did a few things in cruise that were ASR worthy. I went away for maybe an hour or two and I realized that she had the gear down. I don't think she had it down for too long because there was not much on the fuel flow and a few warnings going on. Just put the gear back up, slow down, put the gear back up, no problems. Just a sim, it's okay. But either way, she's fired and now she's what do you call it? Tied up to the bunk. Yeah, so she's not, she's definitely not operating anymore. Dobre, so moving on. I'm going to show you the weather conditions that we're expecting now in Lisbon. I wonder if the air traffic controllers in Lisbon is active, in which case I can then just borrow their ATIS. So Lisboa, are you live already? Let's see. I think they said they should be coming on at 18 UTC, and yep, they should be active. So we don't actually need this. We can take a look at this after. So let's go ahead and request the ATIS from Lisboa. How do we do that now? Yeah. So we head on to COM here. Click the COM. Flight information. ATIS request. Lima Papa Papa Tango on VATSIM, and I don't want auto updates. I'm sure they were helpful, but if the ATIS is updated very often, as I've sometimes found it to be the case online, it's just more of a nuisance, you know. More importantly, I haven't figured out how to stop the auto updates. So even if I do get the auto updates and they're useful for the arrival, then you just keep getting updates even while you're taxiing in, and I really don't care once you've touched down, you know. In fact, I don't care once we've passed the final approach point. Maybe even a little bit before I stop caring. So the request is out, and we'll see what that says. In the meantime, we can chat a little bit about what happens here in Spain. Semicircular rule. Obviously, we're flying now westbound, so we got an even level, 360. However, few of the European countries, so that's, if memory serves me right, it's Italy, Spain, Portugal, and I guess half of the Swiss FIR or half of the French FIR, I'm not entirely sure. They no longer follow the standard semicircular rule, so you're not actually doing westbound flies even levels and eastbound flies odd levels. The airspace is split north-south. So if you're flying northbound, you're on an even level, and if you're flying southbound, you're on an odd level. That's going to be relatively important once we get past Charlie Juliet November, Castellón. So at Castellón, because we're now going to be flying south, we're going to have to transition from 3.6 to an odd level. And I'm expecting, there's not long to go anyway, so I'd rather just descend. I don't know if 1,000-foot climb makes sense. Maybe it does. So do let me know. Yeah, let's see. Here are the new messages. Let's take a look. Great. LPPT8 is information. Bravo runway news 20. Very helpful. Okay, so let's go take a look at the METAR. We're flying with real time, real weather, so everything should be as real as it gets. So let's take a look here now. Good. Lisboa, Humberto Delgado, weather. So at 18 Zulu, which is what, about 6 minutes ago, 240 at 18. Great visibility, few clouds at 2000. CB's at 25, 2500, sorry. 14 degrees 11, 999 wind shear, runway 20. Okay, I looked about half an hour ago, it was a little bit worse, so hopefully it's getting a bit better. But either way, unfortunately for me, this doesn't mean a 02 arrival. It's definitely a 20 arrival on the cards. I much prefer the 02, it's a lot more scenic. Wind shear, I mean, I don't really know, this is not too bad. It's a nice steady crosswind, not even a crosswind, crosswind-ish. I was expecting something a little bit more challenging. The TAF had it going absolutely nuts. So from now on, it should go potentially up to 33 knots gusting, 8,000 showers of rain, and there's also prop 30 for thunderstorm and rain and whatever GS is. I think it's little grains, so maybe it's hail. But let's see. So a little bit of challenge here with VATSIM is because there's no actual weather radar. I mean, obviously you can click and it will show you some form of weather, but it's not actually very good at actually telling you what's out there. We're still waiting for an API after all these years. But if something, it's not very reliable. We're just gonna have to eyeball it, and because it has no real effect on us, we're just gonna go through it. Obviously, if it looks like a giant mushroom cloud, we're gonna avoid it. But like you see this here, you've got little patches of green, whatever that is. And it's absolutely clear there. Maybe it's just some clouds well below us, but it can't really tell you what the altitude of the cloud is. So it's just painted some kind of words, but there's no actual threat analysis. So we're gonna have to do it ourselves, sort of just, if there's still sunlight, we'll take a look at it and then just kind of hope for the best. Good. Let me just go ahead and set 999 here. $999 for my colleague. This will be also set up. So what do we do? So we want to talk about, I guess, landing performance and worst case scenario kind of stuff. So the runway in Lisbon, let's see if Navigraph has a faithful depiction. Very nice. It shows you a very large displaced threshold. This is usable for departure. This part, however, is not usable for arrival, which then reduces our available landing distance. And I don't think I can actually see it. I don't know if 3707 is the full paved length or just past this. I'm not really sure how to work with jet charts. Either way, in event traffic and I guess IRL as well for Lisbon, they expect some kind of minimum runway occupancy. So they're also going to try exit on Hotel 3. I don't know how many meters that is, so we're going to go ahead and see if we can't find something here that tells us some airport information. Yeah, we have 3,200 meters beyond the threshold, and where the glide slope intercepts is 2,800. We're going to round it down, 2,800. From runway 30, okay, that's not for us. Yeah, honestly, that's all I see. So 3,200 meters, and from the glide to 2.8. So we're going to use 2.8. Worst case scenario, we're going to see if maybe we can get some landing en route help here. So it tells us what it's going to look like. This is VPT, Virtual Performance Tool. Runway 20. Apparently there's a NOTAM, which I haven't read, so we need to, maybe it's actually important. How do I see NOTAMs? Okay. You never know, sometimes they actually use the NOTAMs on the sim, sometimes no. What was the NOTAM, performance NOTAM? 5816 of 2025, 5816. 5816, where are you? Oh man, don't have anything for Lisbon. 816. I'll say. Mic 1, new tempo. Barrett approach, new end of validity. Okay, so it's pretty boring stuff, but I don't see an actual relevant NOTAM in terms of this. So we're gonna go runway 20. That might be actually an obstacle because you see you get the full landing distance available, 3207. And does that correspond with what we had here? Yep, landing distance beyond threshold. Okay, so we can use that. 2.5. I don't see any special missed approach gradient for runway 20. Or I didn't see. 3-degree glide path, missed approach gradient, nothing. Good. Condition, I'm gonna go with medium to good because I'm assuming no one's cleaned the runways in Lisbon in a long time, and if it's gonna rain, medium to good. Or while it still isn't raining, let's see both for both dry and whatever that's gonna be. 240 at 18, so let's see what that component's gonna show up. It's gonna be mostly head, 15 head, 10 across, and just based on Lisbon and mechanical turbulence, you can expect it to get a little bit. Nothing that the auto throttle can't handle. 999 and. So the thing is, we kind of need flaps 30. Additional drag would be nice to make the exit get a lower speed, get the pressure off the brakes and all that stuff. But that being said, because of the wind and the mechanical turbulence, I think today it might be wiser to go flaps 25. We'll take a look at what the approach speed is and what the flap limit speed is. Okay, cool. That's all fantastic. What are we going to land with? How much fuel? How much fuel on arrival? 14.2 in arrival. We have 23.8 now. I'm going to do the mathematics. If I can find the calculator app. Where are you? Now we got 23 and a 23.8. We're going to land with 14.2. Let's say I'm amazing at fuel savings and we're going to land with 15. So we're going to lose 8 tons, 8.8 tons from our current weight. Minus 8 point, let's say I'm even more fantastic, 8.5. 222.7 is going to be our landing weight. Is that above maximum landing weight for a 777? I do not know. Let's find out. What is the maximum weight that it tells us? This weight variant apparently is landing weight 251.3. Alright, so we're well below the maximum landing weight. That's great news. So we'll run it with 227. Half of the headwind, all of the gas, that is nothing. Half of the headwind is about 16, let's say 8 knots. Yeah, we'll give ourselves some additional energy. And we'll calculate that. NEIs will be off, yes. Some pretty good tips that come up here. Nerdy stuff if you're interested. I need to show you the screen. There we go. That's what we're doing. Nerdy stuff. So that's what the performance says. Auto brakes 1 will exceed. Max manual will melt the fuse plugs. Okay, it's not a problem. Let's see what the picture looks like. Okay, so auto brakes 4 is about 2,200 meters in, and auto brakes 3 is about 2,600 meters in. Based on what I saw on the runway here, I think that's closer to 2,400 to be honest. But is this, I'm assuming this is a factor distance. And there's no way for me to unfactor it, I guess. So what we're going to do is we select auto brakes level 4, assess the braking action, and then we'll, oh, there it tells you Papa and November 2. Which one are we trying to make again? We're trying to make Hotel 3. That's well before Papa. So yeah, so that's gonna be definitely auto brakes 4 by the looks of it. Excuse me. Yeah, and that's the performance, and that's going to give you a VRF of 156. If you compare that with the maximum flap speeds, 156 versus 2, oh my gosh, these guys have crazy flap limit speeds, not a big deal. So what happens with flaps 30 at 180 knots? Maybe that's actually an option we can look at. Flaps 30 outer brakes 4 requires 15 minutes inspection. Sorry, 15 minutes interval, and we can make that probably with 3 and 4 as well. If the runway's dry, either way, let's go auto brakes. Let's go auto brakes 4. Medium to good in case it rains. What does auto brake 4 look like with flaps 25? Just want to generate a few options to see what's going to end up working best for us. Nice, Papa, good. So if it gets, we'll leave auto brakes full for our entire arrival. I think it might be a bit of an overkill, but one factor 1922, you see, it is maybe probably overkill. So let's err and decide a caution. Let's go flaps 4, and then we'll knock it down to 3 once we touch down. Sorry, flaps 25 for the arrival. Okay, how about this? Flaps 30 for the arrival. That's a good speed. We'll do auto brakes 4, full reverse. If the runway is then, wet, we can still retain all of this. So this is the most conservative full stop distance that we can get. I think that works out well for us. The next thing we need to consider is how kind of silly I've been, because I believe the weather in Porto, which was my alternate, is similar, if not the same. So I'm just going to look it up here. I'll let you enjoy the sunset while I do. So Porto, which I selected. Oh, actually the weather's fine. 999, a few CVs, no stress, no wind shear. I thought we were going to have to do in-flight recalculation, select a new alternate, all that nice stuff. No. Alright, so we at mainland Spain now, over the Iberian Peninsula. And this here is Valencia. Nice, very nice. We'll soon get in touch with, I think it is Madrid Control. He's got a, let's see where his area of responsibility is. Oh, very soon. It starts at Wally. And then I'm hoping we get a direct to somewhere here. Shave off some time as well. Good. Arrival is sorted out. We're going to do the... Oh, I'm sorry, I selected the ILS 20. So it's probably going to be ILS 20, not 02, via upcut, and we're coming in via the Apollo 3 Bravo. Does that look right? No, it doesn't, because I'm coming in via How am I entering? Yeah, Ilvar, then it's direct to Pulo. That's what it looks like. Yeah, gonna go ahead and execute that. 1911. Oh my gosh, there's still about 50 minutes to top of descent. I have severely miscalculated how long this is gonna take. But I guess at this point this becomes more of a chill session then, so we're gonna chill. Can do some we can see what's going on. That's right, Boomy Girl, we're chilling. We're killing some time. What shall we do? We're chilling. Maybe there's some sort of game that I can put up on stream, something we can all enjoy together. Let's see. No, I need to find out how to set up these cool little games here and there. Okay, the Fado is going a little bit too hard. I'll turn that down a little bit, or I'm gonna have all my videos taken down. You didn't know what was possible, sorry? Let me get the chat out here. Yeah, I mean, I thought I saw like some sort of mini games going on here. I saw it in somebody else's stream. I don't know how they managed to sort that out. But you know, obviously we're just getting started. I think there might be extensions. Oh yes, a few extensions. Let's see if any of them work for me. No, works for me. I don't see any particularly exciting games that we can play, things we can do. I guess it's gonna be a little bit of a Q&A kind of thing now, isn't it? Like maybe you got some cool questions to ask with the 777. Maybe you want to see me mess something up. That could be fun too. All right, so what do you think? No Q&A. All right, fine. What do you think? What flaps do you think I should use for the arrival? So you saw the weather. I'm going to read it out to you again, just so you and I have the same idea on how things are going to go down in Lisbon once we get there. The weather is, oh my gosh, where is it? 240 at 18. Honestly, it's not bad at all. This is VFR. The only thing is it says wind shear runway 20. I don't know about stability with the wind shear. Why I said 55. And I don't know what the procedure is with the 777 in case for wind shear. I was just gonna go the FBF off procedure, you know, full power, and then we buzz off, forget about the configuration, just leave it and carry on. Oh wait, hold on, we're gonna have to we're gonna call Madrid. We just entered his FIR 132.980. Let's tune her in.
Charlie 0, Air France 2780.
Alright, let's say hello.
Madrid, Transavia 5241 with you, flight level 37.
Transavia 5241, Madrid, good evening, Squawk 2136.
Squawk 2136, Transavia 5241.
Should I say hello or hola?
With control, good evening.
Or hola.
340 inbound.
Hola Madrid.
Austrian 472, Madrid, good evening. Identified flight direct waypoint Ponen.
I'm gonna get banned.
Oscar, November, Echo November.
Proceeding direct to Ponen, Papa Oscar, November, Echo November, Austrian 472.
How do you say good evening?
Senator from Air France 2780, just to confirm, you should direct Charlie 0, because it's 230 nautical miles away from us.
Air France 2780, affirm.
Okay, thanks.
We're gonna say muy buenas, okay. Madrid, muy buenas, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy level 360.
Emirates 3 Mike, good evening, radar identified, please. Descent flight level 350.
Descent level 350 now, Emirates 3 Mike. 350. As we anticipated, because we're going to be turning southbound there, so it's expected 350 thrust VNAV speed. So we're just looking for 1,000 foot per minute, nice cruise descent. Bossman here is at 800 below, so let's see.
Transavia 5241, radar identified.
Lovely sunset though. Need a glass of wine just to go with the fado. The sunset almost looks Andalusian, even though we're not in Andalusia.
Austin 472 requesting flight level 360.
Austin 472 approved with climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Austrian 472.
Alright, let's see if I can't set a poll up. We got a question that we need to ask people. Should I go to the Seychelles or Sardinia? What do we think?
Lufthansa 72 Mike, radar identified.
Seychelles or Sardinia? Oh, better yet, what should be the next stream? Seychelles? Okay, done. That's what ChatGPT said as well. And lately I've been deep in ChatGPT. I'm not going to say we're going to base our entire life on it, but at the same time, it's quite helpful. So Seychelles it is. And since you are the only viewer,
Yeah, good evening, Ryanair.
you have won the vote.
6,
So
passing
Seychelles.
5,400, climbing flight 10 for the NABU 1 uniform departure in Vigo.
Ryanair 526 Madrid, good evening, Squawk 4662.
Squawk 4662 for Ryanair 56.
I would play that, but if I play that, I'm just going to end up losing a copyright thing. You know, I've got half my videos and half my streams on YouTube taken down because I play music. You got to stay away from all the commercial music now for the stream. Just some nice little background. We had some Arabic music for the departure out of Dubai, and now we're listening to some techno fado according to Spotify.
Iberia 944 Madrid.
It is getting positively hot here. Assalamu alaikum. Somebody new is watching.
2780, please confirm your requested final cruise flight level.
Okay,
Sorry,
let's.
we had a little bug. It's really messy. Yeah, we're going down to 350 again under the control.
Okay, many thanks.
Alright, so something's going on with the Air France side. But something's always going on at Air France, isn't it? It's either a strike or a diversion. Alright, so we're going to set this page up.
Okay,
it's
thank
the alternates page. I'm going to delete everything.
Iberia 270, contact Madrid
And I'm
approach.
going to put in the
124.030.
airports that I like.
Bye bye.
So first I want to see my destination, Lisboa.
Iberia 944 Madrid.
Next we're going to see another alternate of ours that we could go to.
Iberia
Madrid.
944, expect
Let's
Isla
check
Zulu
as
18 right.
Zaragoza.
Confirm, expect Isla Zulu 18 right.
And
Roger
Porto.
1.
So at the moment the closest airport seems to be Zaragoza and then Madrid. Honestly, it's only 4 minutes between the two, so I'd just rather go to Madrid. Porto is a little bit closer thereafter, about 30 minutes from Madrid,
Echo, good evening,
30 minutes longer than Madrid,
4663.
and Lisbon's just about 46 minutes from that point, so all things considered.
Ryanair 526, continue climbing flight
It's
level
great. Maybe we can ask
230,
for a
direct
direct
Vitus.
Prada to
Flight level
Toledo.
230,
Let's see if that's something
Ryanair to 56.
they'll be able to approve.
Madrid, good evening. Easy 24 Tango Bravo, flight level 360.
EC24 Tango Bravo, Madrid, good evening, identified. Direct Delog.
Okay,
Direct
my
dialogue, Easy 24 Tango Bravo.
my iPad is freezing, so I can't actually see.
Ryanair 732 Echo, identified.
Madrid Emirates 3 Mike Heavy request direct to Toledo VOR.
Emirates 3 Mike approved, fly direct, negative. Disregard, direct to Charlie Sierra.
Direct Charlie Sierra Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, thank you. Alright, a shortcut.
Madrid Control, Emirates 19 Heavy, flight level 380.
Emirates 19 Heavy, Madrid, good evening, identified, descent flight level. You have to fly in all flight levels. Perhaps do you prefer climb 390 or descent 370?
We'll take 370 for Emirates 19 Heavy.
Emirates 19 descent flight level 370.
370, Emirates 19 Heavy.
Very professional sounding. Who's Emirates 19 Heavy? Sounds a lot more professional than me. Emirates 19 Heavy. I'm guessing they fly from Dubai as well, but I can't seem to find them. Probably just entering. Probably a few miles behind me, catching up. Will you fit in LPSO? You know what? Let's find out. Pontesol, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we fit the 7 in Pontesol. This is a brilliant question, and it's a question that I want to thank you for asking, Boomy Girl. All right, Pontesol. Fantastic airport for an alternate. And let's see if we'll fit in LPSO. What runway do you think they're going to be using? Oh shit.
Ryanair 526, contact Lisbon control.
No weather rate data
120.91. Good day.
General, I would say runway 21, no condition, dry runway. I think we'll do flaps 30 for this. All brakes, full reverses, auto speed brakes, no non-normal checklist. Let's see what's going on. Can we land a 777 in Pontesol? It's a question that's going to be answered shortly.
Ryanair 7195, contact Lisbon control, 12555. Good day.
Lisboa 12555, Ryanair 7195. Thank you, bye-bye.
Max wheel fuse plugs may melt. That's your answer. Max manual and max auto will get you to stop in Ponte. The unfactored distance for auto brakes 4 will also allow you to stop at Pontesol. So I would just go max auto and flaps 30. We'll wait 45 minutes and check the 3.5 on the BTMS, and then that's it. I don't actually know how BTMS works. I haven't been trained on how to do that. So if someone here knows how BTMS works, that's going to be helpful. But yes, to answer your question, Boomy Girl, we can land at Pontesol, but then I mean, I don't know. I don't see any advantages to it, to be fair. Is there even a hotel in Pontesol these days?
Iberia 944, contact Madrid approach 124.030. Good day.
All right, about
Iberia 944, contact Madrid approach 124.030.
124030. Come on, Iberia. What's going on? You got to pay attention, my friend. Let's get some lights on the
Descenso,
face.
Iberia 0442.
Oh la la,
Iberia
0442.
0442, descenso nivel 250.
That's what I like. We need some,
250, Iberia 0442.
je ne sais quoi, you know.
Condor 919 Madrid identified. Fly direct Charlie Charlie Sierra.
Ooh, bit bright. That's better. That was me?
Madrid control, good evening, 559, we're climbing level 2 for
Did they say Emirates stream mic? Because I might have missed that. I was busy playing with the lights. All right, let's pay
Wind
attention
5
here.
Mike Tango Madrid Green in radar identified. Climb flight level 360 direct Lottie.
I'm going to need an assist here, Boomy Girl. You got to pay attention to what the controller is saying.
Vueling 8 Tango Zulu, llegada Londa 2 Golf para ILS Zulu, pista 17 en Santiago.
Okay.
Por llegada a Londa 2 Golf para el ILS de la 17 en Santiago, Vueling 8 Tango Zulu.
Postman 9 Yankee Papa Heavy, contact Lisbon Control, 12555, good day.
That's definitely going to be us next. 12555.
12555, Postman 9 Yankee Papa, bye bye.
French Post. 12555. Lisboa.
Postman 2 Foxtrot Charlie, Madrid.
Postman 2 Foxtrot Charlie, go ahead.
Postman 2 Foxtrot Charlie, are you able to increase your Mach number to 80?
We are at Mach .80 Postman 2 Foxtrot Charlie.
Okay, in this case, please increase 0.82.
We are going to be unable 82. I can give you 81.
Copy 81, it's fine.
Okay,
Mark
someone
point
passed
81,
it.
postman 244 Charlie.
Ooh, didn't see him. He's gone. Meanwhile, let's admire how big the 777 cockpit is. I mean, it's pretty wide, but it's not as deep as I thought it'd be compared to some of the other planes, but
Jet
super
Tower
wide, really cool.
7321, monitor advisory, goodbye.
Very civilized. You got place to put your bags. I don't think I'd even be able to. Where's the
Iberia
cup holder?
0442, comunique con Madrid aproximación 124,030. Adiós, buen vuelo.
How do I turn this on?
124 con 030, Iberia 0442. Gracias, Vicente. Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Ciao, Miguel Ángel, break. ADKL 327, monitor advisory, goodbye.
Where's the cup holder?
Advisory, ADKL 327, bye-bye.
Is this the cup holder maybe? Let's put the iPad back where it belongs.
Emirates 19er, heavy, fly direct, Charlie Sierra.
Direct Charlie, Charlie,
I
Sierra,
can't find
MX
myself a
19
cup
heavy.
holder. I do like the work table light though. It's nice, gives you a very nice, what do you call it? Ambient lighting of sorts, you know, mood lighting. And I'm also a huge fan of the master brightness, which we just control all the lights. And I like to have it like nice and dim.
Madrid, muy buenas, Ryanair 619.
Muy buenas.
Ryanair 619 November, Madrid, buenas tardes. Responda 6065.
6065, Ryanair 619 November.
Charlie Sierra Caceres VOR. I think we've already been to the arrival there in Lisbon, so let me just show you what the situation is going to be like in Lisbon. So we're going to forget about the landing
662
calculation.
Madrid, buenas tardes.
Sol.
Identified.
In Lisbon, oh man, it's changing again.
Condor
240, 15,
919er,
gusting
fly
25,
direct, Charlie
fairing
Sierra.
5,000, heavy thunderstorm and rain, broken 2,000, 13, 1,000, wind shear, runway 20. All right, now it's a stormy, fun arrival. Let's see. So we still got a while to get there, so the thunderstorm might have moved away then, but now we're going to come up with a way to deal with this. So Boomy Girl, tell me what you think. What are some considerations, some threats and errors that you might have noticed, Captain? I'll tell you already, I think we've discussed it death, the wind shear, yeah? That's no stress, no factor. Let's look at what happens if we need to divert to Porto. Yeah. Oh, you can't see well, so let me read the METAR for you, so you can. So it's at 30, so 9 minutes ago, wind 240 at 15, gusting 25. That's still mostly a headwind component. The runway is 20. It's bearing between 210 and 270.
Good day.
It's 5,000 meters and heavy thunderstorm and rain. Ceilings at 2,000 feet, it's broken. Next you got scattered. CPs at 2,500 feet. 13 degrees. Temperature 11 dew point. QNH 1,000, wind shear runway 20. Well, that's been all day. And that's just classic Lisbon, isn't it? So, okay, I've been through this before, just divert. Alright, but we don't want to just divert. We've still got some time to think about it. And, you know, might be fun. Let's see. I mean, it's within limits and capabilities. And as long as the thunderstorm isn't actually sitting over the airfield and there's no lightning and stuff, I think we might just be able to sneak in. This is our alternate, Porto. Porto, the weather's great. Yeah, so we're just diverted to Porto, but the QNH is 993, which gives me the impression that the air mass is moving from Lima Papa Papa Tango northbound towards Porto. Like, I'm assuming the wind goes this way, but there's also a component of it that's blowing in from the west, so it's probably going along this way towards Pontesor. So let's say Pontesor is no longer an alternate for sure. I think I'm going to just set up on route 2 for the diversion to Porto. Yeah, so to go to Porto we need 7.9, that's the final reserve plus alternate, and we're actually going to get to Lisbon just a touch more. We're gonna land in Lisbon with 14. Oh, that's actually a lot of touches more. We got an hour and 15 minutes of hold available at Upcat. At 4,000 feet. So that's plenty of fuel. I didn't even take extra. That's how it worked out. Maybe there was a mistake with the flight planning. So 14.6 on arrival in Lisbon, and according to the OFP, on arrival in Lisbon at the end of it, we were supposed to have 11.5, so we're like 3 tons more, which is good. But this is the Apollo 3 Bravo arrival. So I think we got some time to think about holes and all that stuff.
5320 Lufthansa 02 Tango.
Let's set up an arrival for Lisboa.
Europa 1518,
Apollo 3
descienda ahora a nivel
Bravo, RNAV
350.
arrival. Apollo, man, things were not like this.
Lufthansa 02 Tango, radar identified.
So it's Apollo at 280, flight level 250, Ixona, Papa Tango 811.
Postmark 2406,
and sort of a point merge system here in
contact
Lisbon
Lisbon control,
at
125.55.
flat 70. It's
Good
been a
day.
long time since I've done this, so this is a brand new. This is brand new for me.
Y Europa 1518, espere llegada a Panes
To the
3
merge
Bravo
point.
para
Upcat
irse
via
through
Arnett,
pista
maybe.
18, derecha. Por favor, reduzca ahora su número MAC a 75.
I can't hear myself think over the ATC. Descend via Mach number until transition to 280. Maintain 280. All right, so there's quite a few instructions now. This is very different from Lisbon. I guess I haven't pretended to fly in Lisbon for a long time. So for our benefit,
692, you are outside
holds
from
available at
airspace. Please
Apollo,
contact Lisbon control.
available at Ixona, available at ITFET, DACI, so we've got plenty of places to hold. So what I'm going to do in anticipation is I'm going to find
4219 Hotel Zulu, contact Lisbon control, 125.55.
the routing to the alternate, which should be somewhere around here. Where is the alternate routing? There we go. Exceeda.
Hotel Zulu, contact Lisbon control,
And I'm going to see if there's a way I
125.55.
can maybe try put it
2555
on the FMC.
409 Hotel Zulu.
There we go. That's from Lisboa, Lima Papa Tango to Porto. That's the alternate, where Emirates 3 Mike still gonna be. And let me get the route sorted. So
Mike control, buenas tardes, Iberia Express 1813.
Iberia Express 1813, Madrid, buenas tardes, está identificado.
I'm just getting the OFP. In the meantime, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this view.
Ascenso para 380 y solicitamos CPLC, por favor, Iberia Express 1813.
183 CPLC está disponible.
Copiamos, muchas gracias.
It is, right? Oh, you need just I don't know, I just feel like sitting on a beach somewhere in Lisbon, actually in Cascais, nice sangria in my hand, olives on the table, good company, nice music.
Madrid Control, buenas tardes.
Maybe not in the rain.
Con usted, nivel de vuelo 370, sobrevolando Netu.
Still waiting for my OFP to show.
Renault
Sorry, folks.
3704, Madrid, buenas tardes, está identificado. Espere llegada a Panes 3 Bravo para irse Zulu 18 derecha.
Renault 3704, Panet 2 Bravo para la 18 derecha.
3704, confirme, Panes 3 Bravo.
Is part of the Lisboa metro area,
Renault 3704.
but I guess they're treated as different municipalities, so that's kind of like the difference.
Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey, flight level 370.
That's a little bit more chill.
Alpine 3,
More my
Whiskey,
speed these
Madrid,
days. I don't think I
radar
can handle
identified.
Lisbon. Or maybe I can.
Ryanair 1
I
Hotel
mustn't
Whiskey
forget
is our call sign.
my routes.
Yeah, was blocked 2 traffic at the same time.
Okay, so I've got the
confirm Alpine
routing ready,
38
so I'm gonna go ahead and put that in.
Identified Alpine 38 Whiskey.
And that's gonna be starting off here.
Madrid Control, buenas tardes, Iberia 71 Heavy, now passing level 1 to 240, direct Edigo.
Iberia 721, good evening, identified. Bring break.
Exeeda,
Shamrock 999, X-Ray identified.
clear of the Degal.
Iberia 721 heavy, climb flight level 340.
Ableg.
Time for level 340, Iberia 71 Heavy.
Ryanair 1
That's sorted out.
radar identified, that's fine.
And they want us to do the Ablec 3 mic arrival if we're going to go in, which is runway 17, do an ILS via ADNOV. That's sorted out. So if things go wrong in Munich, sorry, in Lisbon, we're going to ask direct to Exeter and then we'll head out from there.
1032 Madrid identified.
And then I'm going to jump in for the rest of the arrival. I just want to make sure all the waypoints that we saw right now are actually in the FMC, because we are missing a few speeds in Dubai, but I think there might be a feature because you can't actually put a speed in without an altitude on the 777 by the looks of it, or it might be an error here. So they've asked us to maintain our Mach speed, transitioning to 280 knots, which we shall do. That's our new modified 280 knot cruise descent. The first waypoint we had on the star was the Upulo 280 below, at 280 below 250, Ixona max 250. That's not here yet. I'm just going to go ahead and put a flat 250 at Ixona, and you'll see here you can't just select 250. You need to give it an altitude as well. So I'm going to give it 16,000 and below. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Like this, Papa Tango 811 requires max 230, and it says 126, so I'll give it 12,000 and below. Super. It fit. 238.5, so it's kind of taking the previous one, which is fine. Turkey 220 at level 70, and then we go all the way around. And we require 180 at flat 4,000 at UPCAT. And there's a procedure hold at UPCAT. Let's not forget, you and I have both, Miss Boomy Girl, gone somewhere, started an arrival without realizing there was a hole there, and then completely messed up our descent planning. I think you know what I'm talking about. Well, I messed it up and I warned you, so we're gonna delete the procedure hold at UPCAT, and if we need it, we're just gonna put it back up there. So UPCAT 180, and then we go straight to top P. Gonna go ahead and execute this change.
72 Mike, contact Lisbon control 132.305. Good day.
And that's it. Mr. Birch is straight ahead, vectors on heading 205. The stop altitude is going to be flight level 60.
Good day.
Next thing I want to do is go ahead and put the perdón.
Boeing 8 Tango Zulu, descenso nivel 70, corrijo nivel 80.
Descenso por nivel 80, Boeing 8 Tango Zulu.
What was I talking about? We're looking for transition level. It's not specified, but altitude 4,000. So level 5, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, we'll go ahead and set that as appropriate. Good, so that's all sorted out. Alternate sorted out. What are we going to use for minimums? Minimum 547. We'll round it up to 550. Round it up.
Madre, muy buenas, del Boeing 2 Alfa Hotel, nivel 3.
Hola, muy buenas.
Boeing 2 Alfa Hotel, Madrid, buenas tardes, responda en 1464.
Super, 550.
Tanzania 5241, contact Lisbon control 132.305. Good day.
Second frequency?
132.305.
Let's see what's going on with the airplane. Stat.
132.305. Tanzania 5421.
What you got for statistics?
Madrid, Stevens 512, level 350.
Pibe 512 Madrid, identify, that's fine. Break, Boeing 2 Alfa Hotel, identificado. Continúe según plan de vuelo.
Continuamos según plan de vuelo, Boeing.
Statistics looking okay.
472, monitor advisory, goodbye.
Everything looks fine. I really got nothing to complain about.
Madrid 512, request step climb 37.
This guy seems to be
512, approve trying for the level 370.
same level as me.
Step climb 370, Madrid 512.
10 miles away.
835.
Do not know if he's converging or not.
Airport to I-35, Madrid, good
TCAS
evening,
is on
squawk 4664.
TARA, confirmed.
4662 835.
And let's start monitoring the VORs again as they
Confirm
pass,
4664.
because they're 77 miles.
835.
What else do we need? We'll just verify the the ILS 109.5. It's going to be available. We'll find India Lima Bravo as the identifier at some point. La-di-da-di-da. Rokop, Lisbon,
Airport to
VOR
185, radar identified.
we'll use later. Nice. Hopefully we get to see a little bit of Sintra, Cascais. Min is already a little bit dark, but
con Lisboa, 125,550. Buen vuelo, adiós.
1555. Hasta luego.
by the looks of it, we're gonna start a descent shortly before the start of the Lisboa FIR. So I think that's called Badajoz. So around Badajoz, we'll just a beam of Badajoz will start a descent.
Por la derecha, rumbo 315.
1943. No stress. I'll just keep an eye on the weather, see how it progresses, because we don't want a nasty surprise. So we still got the latest weather from 1850. Nothing's come up yet.
Sí, estaríamos listos para descenso. Renault 3704.
Renault 3704, descenso nivel 250.
I think I might have forgotten to download a ground handling profile, so good luck to me. Parking.
124,030. Buen vuelo, adiós.
Gosh, I don't know if it's my iPad or if the app itself is just so slow
Europa
these days.
1518, descenso nivel 250.
Oh, there's another chart that could be a little bit interesting for the arrival into Lisbon.
Vueling 8 Tango Zulu, continúe descenso para 6
Now I'm going to pull that up now.
Santiago 0988.
Perdón. So we talked to the arrival, yay, happy with that, ILS 20.
Continuamos descendiendo para 6.000 pies y con QNH en el campo de 9.
Happy with that, pretty easy. Dejo Bridge.
Ryanair 22 Delta Whiskey,
Okay.
contact Lisbon Control,
We used to call it
125 good
the
day.
Ponfing d'Abril, something like this. Land, exit Hotel 3. We exit. There is now a
Emirates
chart.
3 Mike, Madrid.
Go ahead, Emirates 3 Mike.
Emirates 3 Mike, could you tell me your current Mach number?
Mach decimal 86, Emirates 3 Mike.
Emirates 3 Mike, please reduce 75.
Standby Emirates 3 Mike, we'll just check. We can do 80 at the moment, and we'll slow down to 75 if able.
Copy it, reduce by moment 80.
Okay, we'll do Mach decimal 80 now, and we'll just check if we can do 75. We'll get back to you. 75 is rather low. How?
Good evening,
Iberia 33 Charlie Lima. Madrid,
Doable,
good evening,
but that's
identified.
insane.
Clear for the Prado
Mach
8
decimal
Echo
75.
Perfect, Ida Zulu 18 right.
Do I have mods? I shouldn't have mods. Why? What happened?
Clear Prado 8 Echo.
Did you say a bad word? I think there's like an auto mod going on, but...
Ida Zulu 18 right.
Sorry, so we've been asked to go all the way down to decimal 75, which we will do, but at the same time, I don't really want to do this. I think we're catching up with this guy in front. Madrid Emirates 3 Mike request.
Emirates 3 Mike.
Okay, so we'd like to descend in, if we can keep free speed, we'd like to descend to level 330.
Emirates 3 Mike, approve it, descend flight level 330.
330 and confirm free speed at 330.
Negative, you have traffic in track in front of you.
Emirates 3 Mike, Roger, so we'll do Mach decimal 80 at flight level 330.
Copy.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure because we know we should be descending out of his way. So we'll do decimal 80, we'll do 330. Because decimal 75 doable, but...
Tango Bravo, monitor advisory, goodbye.
No, gracias.
Monitor advisory, thank you, easy 24 Tango Bravo.
Okay, so let's see what you've found out. I do think at decimal 86 I'll be able to overtake this guy, but then I think that messes up the sequencing into Yeah. I think you should probably write M.75. I think it's like an auto mod kind of situation. Some sort of rifle or something. Okay, so decimal 75 it is. This is an insane speed.
Vueling 8 Tango Zulu,
For a 777.
izquierda, rumbo 235, descenso para 3000.
Izquierda 235.
Yeah, 0.79 seems to work, yeah.
8 Tango Zulu.
VNAV speed, okay, you know what, no stress. We're gonna ask you to do VS at 1000 foot per minute. We'll level off at 330 and then we'll
¿Puedes confirmar otra
reassess.
vez el rumbo? Vueling 8 Tango Zulu.
Because we're definitely catching up with this guy up front.
Vueling 8 Tango Zulu.
Iberia Express 1813, pase a frecuencia Advisory 2280. Adiós, buen vuelo.
Advisory 2280, muchas gracias por el control, Vicente. Buenas tardes, Iberia Express 1813.
Alright, that's understood. Thanks.
Diversion, Qatar 19 Whiskey Flight Level 397.
Qatar 19 Whiskey Heavy, Madrid, good evening, identify.
And Qatar 19 Whiskey, request 5 minutes are cooked.
19 Whiskey copied, please, report when back.
Okay, let's see what he wants now. Whatever, heavy request. Madrid Emirates 3 Mike Heavy.
Emirates 3 Mike, fast message.
Yes, sir, we just want to check what our assigned speed is.
I need you to reduce your Mach number at least at 75, if possible.
Okay, we'll do Mach decimal 75 Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. Thank you.
Emirates 3 Mike, thank you.
Decimal 75 it is. This is worse than 737 territory, so let's go ahead and
Europa
do
1518, comunique con Madrid aproximación 124,030. Buen
transitioning
vuelo,
to
adiós.
280,
124030 Europa 1.
and we'll execute this change. So we were in fact catching up with this gentleman
Establecidos
here.
en el utilizador de la 17, Vueling 8 Tango Zulu.
Dubbing, we should have just stayed
Vueling 8
at
Tango Zulu, pista 17,
350. I genuinely
autorizado
thought that the
aterrizar,
descent
viento
will open us
250,
up for free speed,
Autorizado aterrizar, pista
but it
17,
seems
Vueling
that
8 Tango Zulu.
the descent sequencing into Lisbon has already started.
Ryanair 732 Echo, contact Lisbon Control 132.305. Good day.
Okay, Caceres. There was one last thing I wanted to share about
Ryanair
the taxiing
Charlie,
situation.
contact Lisbon Control 12555. Good day.
12555.
Right, here we go.
Charlie, thanks for right.
Hotel 3, if we don't make it, we do Papa. Yeah, Hotel 3, if we don't make it, we go Papa. Tend to be the stands on this long end here that we park at in Lisbon, all the heavy traffic. So we're going to exit Hotel 3 onto Golf 2. If we exit Papa, we're going to move on to Fort Shop. And I'll just keep rolling unless
Iberia 1611,
advised
buenas tardes,
otherwise.
identificado, suba a nivel 310.
Alternatively, Hotel 3 continue on to Lima 1. I mean, I'm not entirely sure which way to go, and I'll let you guys enjoy the view.
Air Berlin 4 Mike Hotel, monitor
And in the
advisory, goodbye.
meantime, I'm just going to go take a look to see if the AOI charts don't have something about minimum runway occupancy.
Air Winds 5 Mike
Because
Tango,
it doesn't
monitor
exactly
advisory,
make a lot of
goodbye.
sense, does it?
Thanks, advisory.
Since we've set that on the FMC, we can go ahead and close that speed window as well. Oh, sorry, go back to VNAV. So speed, VNAV path, speed window is closed, 330. Good. What's next? AOI.
Renault 3704, comunique con Madrid aproximación 124,030. Buen vuelo, adiós.
Renault 3704, Madrid aproximación 124 decimal 030. Hasta luego.
So this airport also has reduced runway separation minimum, where they tell you Okay, there's a traffic rolling, and they give you
Air France
essentially like a predictive current to run like they do in the United States.
Lisbon control 125.55. Good day.
But it's not going to be valid anymore because it's only up to 30 minutes before sunset, and visibility needs to be greater than 5,000.
Goodbye. Thank you very much for your service.
Turbulence can be expected. Yep, we're aware. This is standard Lisbon. Apologize. This is insanely slow today, my iPad. So stuff like the other departing traffic has to be 2,400 meters. It's pretty standard for reduced runway separation minimum worldwide, but we're specifically trying to find information on exiting the runway. Noise abatement, alright. We love noise abatement. The last time I did the 777, there was a binding issue, and I'm just remembering now that the reverses didn't come out. And I don't think I have hints since fixed it. So
November 215 Charlie Lima, this
well, I do hope the
good evening,
reverses come out, but it's a bit too
I
late to
need you to
start messing around.
fly off flight level. Do you you can descend flight level 410 or climb flight level 450.
Coming up 450, please, for 215 Charlie Lima.
November 15 Charlie Lima, copy, climb flight level 450.
Climb level 450, thanks. 25 Charlie Lima.
Majestic Control, the weather launch is Shannon 1808, but 880 and bound.
Judgmental oversteering, okay. So it's quite restricted
1808,
spacing at the airport, and of course they've got notes here saying that the runway, sorry, the wingtip separation is pilot's responsibility.
Shannon 1808.
Mario Control, muy buenas, Iberia 0449 con usted, volando 6, alcanzando nivel 240.
Iberia 0449, Madrid, buenas tardes, está identificado, suba a nivel 260.
Alright, that traffic is pulling away neatly. It's almost at 12 miles now.
Canet 1808, identified. Fly direct, waypoint Delog.
Select to waypoint Delog, Shannon 1808.
Okay, use of APU is restricted. Familiar with those notes as well. Seems to be a standard European thing, isn't it? And nope, don't see anything specific about landing to and from runway 20. So, what do you think, Boomy Girl? What do you think we should be doing today?
Emirates 3, Mike, contact Lisbon Control 12555. Good evening.
1255 at logo, Emirates 3, Mike, bye-bye. Hasta luego. I don't know. Tried. 12555 Lisboa. It's not boa noite, boa tarde, bom dia. What is this boa? I don't know. I don't know how to say good evening. Lisboa, good evening, Emirates 3, Mike, heavy, flight level 330, Charlie Charlie Sierra VOA.
Emirates 3, Mike Heavy, Lisbon Control, boa tarde, 25, after Charlie Charlie Sierra, Pulo 3 Bravo arrival, runway 20.
After Charlie Charlie Sierra, direct to Pulo 3 Bravo arrival, runway 20, Emirates 3, Mike Heavy, with sign speed, Mach 0.75.
Emirates 3, Mike, pleasure.
Charlie Charlie Sierra, direct to Pulo 3 Mike. So it was Botad. Alright, I thought, and Portuguese going to shit.
Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, report the correction. Contact Lisboa approach.
Right, so Boomy Girl, I needed your assistance. What do you think? If you landed and you exited the runway at Hotel 3 and you needed to park here at apron 14, would you make a right turn, sorry, a left turn onto Golf 2, or would you continue straight on uniform and wait for ATC instructions, or would you make that turn on your own? I'm thinking I'll assess. If there's nobody here, I'll just turn on to Golf 2. If not, I'll continue straight and kind of try to hold short off Foxtrot, or if I'm unable to make the turn at Foxtrot, I'm just going to carry straight on to Lima 1. Because I believe everybody here from Terminal 2 is going to take this route, so they may want us to follow this along, and I mean, I don't know really. What would you do, Boomy Girl? I stand by for your advice. Yeah, I mean, I would love to ask ATC, but these guys are often very, very swamped. If I can, I would. But yeah, Golf 2 makes the most sense, right? So we'll see. You know what? I think IRL, that's something that they would do. But I'm leaning towards the fact that here on these events here at VATSIM, there's a chance that they're quite busy and they may not know, or they just stay clear of each other's area of responsibility. So, you know what, let's ask after Hotel 3, do we expect to go left on Golf 2 or continue on Lima or Uniform? Okay, yep, we'll ask.
Emirates 3 Mike, descend now to flight level 250, correct 250, on conversion, speed 250 knots.
Descend now, flight level 250, on conversion, speed 250 knots, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. So 250.
Singapore 78 Heavy, contact Madrid 132.980, bye-bye.
Sorry. Decimal 75 slash 250. That's executed.
Display control, good evening. Dynasty 540, Dynasty 540, flight level 195, passing flight level 195 with you.
If he's already gone to 250 knots,
Dynasty 540, visual control, what's identified, proceed
makes Apollo moot, and we're going to just set 250 below
proceed to orbit, Dynasty 540.
Apollo. Execute. We can delete the setting zona because we already have 250, and then we'll put 160 below from the star. Actually no, we can erase because there was no... I'm gonna check again. I think waypoint Apollo, we set that altitude restriction, but there was no actual altitude restriction at... Sorry, at Exona. Yep, no altitude restriction at Exona, and we already have speed 250, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Good. So RMP A and P at the moment we doing RMP 1, I think. Yep. And for the approach, let me just delete this. 2 RMP 0.3 for the approach. Fine. Because we're flying direct to Pulo, that makes sense. Reverts to RMP 2.
Air France 2780, approach 119.
Still flaps 25 landing. Outer brakes full.
119.105 fast 272, goodbye.
Nothing on recall.
Dynasty 540, report your final flight follow request.
And let's click the descent checklist.
Flight level 340,
nothing on the recall.
540 request.
I don't know how to get there, but I think everything's okay.
Dynasty 540, Roger, climb initially flight level 300, stand by for
landing data is 149.550.
Immediate to flight level 300 and stand by for Dynasty 540.
No need to be immediate. You can keep normal rate of climb.
Roger, normal speed. Dynasty 540. 3.
Okay.
Lisbon control, Emirates 19 Heavy, flight level 370.
Emirates 19 Heavy, Lisbon control, boa tarde, identified. Pulo 3 Bravo, arrival runway 20.
Pulo 3 Bravo, arrival runway 20, Emirates 19 Heavy.
Emirates 19 Heavy, report Mach number.
Alright, Mach decimal 875.
Fast.
Air France 2780, contact approach 19.105. Air France 2780, contact approach 119.105.
Alright, let's open the arrival.
Due to TMA sector capacity, do not exceed Mach decimal 75.
Do not exceed 75, Emirates 19 Heavy.
Ryanair 5451, contact Lisbon control 132.305.
132-305, 5451.
When I was around, it was 119 or 3 or 119 or 1. Can't remember now, but it was something like that. There was no
Dynasty 540, continue climb to flight level 340.
0.25, 0.225 decimal spacing.
Continue climb to flight level
2.55.
340, Dynasty 540.
In Dynasty 540, maintain present heading.
Maintain present heading, Dynasty 540.
Alright, Boomy Girl, you're gonna be my eyes and ears, so you're gonna keep situationally aware while I also
Emirates
stay
3
aware.
Mike approach 119er decimal 105, vai?
119er 105, Emirates 3 Mike. Obrigado, boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
I said boa tarde. Boa tarde.
Last station calling. Say again?
That wasn't me.
Ryanair 35 Alpha Foxtrot with you climbing at flight level 240.
Here's 35 Alpha Foxtrot, contact Lisbon Control 125.550.
I think there's a note here that we only call with ATC call sign.
35 Alpha Foxtrot, rise 132.305, sorry. Here's 35 Alpha Foxtrot, contact Lisbon 132.305.
132.305, Ryanair 35 Alpha Foxtrot.
Lisbon Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, descending to flight level 250, the Apollo 3 Bravo arrival information Charlie.
Emirates 3 Mike Lisbon, descend flight level 110.
Descend level 110, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, assigned speed 250 knots.
Roger.
Okay. So, descend to level 110. Level 110 is set. Let's take a look at the latest weather conditions at Lisbon. 24015, gusting up to 26. Showers in the vicinity, 13 degrees, 12, 1000. Recent thunderstorm and rain. Wind shear on wind 20. So as you can see, most of it's past. This weather radar is not very good. It doesn't actually judge the threat. You could be flying at level 370 if there's so much as a cloud at 5,000 feet. It's just going to paint it for you anyway, so it doesn't actually know where the weather lies. So needs to be taken with a pinch of salt, grain of salt. But look at the amount of lies, look at the amount of traffic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can only count until 7.
Lisbon Foxtrot 1974, are we able to proceed direct shell now?
Airport call 1974, standby.
Cool, what else can we do to make our life a little bit more fun? Let's see, maybe we can tune the Lisboa VOR. That gives us roughly how long to go to Lisbon. VOR 119, 148.
Airport call 974, turn right heading 360.
No.
360, airport call 1974.
Nothing? Okay, maybe when we get closer. But I'll just put a Lisboa here so we have a rough idea on how many track miles to go.
Qatari 7
90 miles if we get straight to the airfield, and we're well below the path already.
550, bye-bye.
Qatari 1, contact 125.550.
Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, direct Papa Tango 811.
Papa Tango 811, Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie.
Airport, Lima with you, passing 3,500 feet.
Airport School 16 off Zima, visual approach as identified, continue climb flight level 240.
Continuing 240, Airport School 16 Alpha Lima.
FedEx 12 Lima X-ray with you 4000.
FedEx 12 Lima X-ray, Lisbon approach as identified. Continue climb flight level 240.
240 12 Lima X-ray.
Ryanair 22 Delta Whiskey, descend flight level 70.
70, Ryanair 22 Delta Whiskey.
Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, confirm descending flight level 110.
Negative, 210, Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie.
Roger, Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, descend now flight level 110.
Descending 110 and should be expedited 8 Lima Charlie.
Affirm please.
Roger.
Alright, movie girl. It's pretty slow. It's one of those ones where you just kind of let it go. Thanks for watching.
Ryanair 22 Delta Whiskey, contact
How
arrival
do I go there,
125.130. Bye bye.
125.130, arrival Ryanair 22 Delta Whiskey.
Portugal 1907 for descent flight level 120.
120, Portugal 1974.
FedEx 12 Lima X-ray, flight direct Raccoon.
Flight direct to Raccoon for 12 Lima X-ray.
Busy. Lisboa. After
Lisbon approach, muito boa noite. Airport Civil 155 Alpha, passing 2200 feet.
Stand by. Ryanair 155 Alpha, Lisbon approach as identified. Continue climb flight level 190.
Continue climb flight level 190, Airport Civil 155 Alpha.
Iberia 2624, Lisbon.
Iberia 2624 with you, passing 5000 feet.
Iberia 2624 identified. Continue climb flight level 240.
Continue climb flight level 240, Iberia 2624.
Airport 531 with you, 240.
Portugal 531, Lisbon approach as identified. Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, over Decky, hold us published.
Holding a Decky is published, Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie.
Okay, so they're holding a Decky, which for our reference is a little bit further down at the further into the arrival. So if they're holding a Decky, we're probably going to have to do the same. Decky's out there at 220, flight level 70.
Iberia 264, flight direct orbit.
And we're just catching up.
Direct orbit, Iberia 2624.
So what that means for us, let's get the
Portugal 155 Alpha, direct
whole stuff ready
Direct Dusseldorf, Portugal 155 Alpha.
at Decky. Expecting it, so best
Ryanair
is 221, which is a little bit higher than the published, but that's alright. It's going to be 273 inbound with left turns. 273 and left turns, the published hold. And we'll do 1 minute depending on how low we get. That's the plan.
Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, you still
Just
need
want
us
to see
to
the
expedite
speed,
to
so
the
that's fine.
Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, resume normal rate of descent.
Normal rate, Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie.
Alright, we're passing now pool low. Gonna go ahead and reduce the rate of descent at this time. And we'll just wait for the path to catch up with us again, and then we'll continue that. Papa Tango 811, level 120 below. I put that in manually because of the speed restriction of 230 knots. If I were to delete that now and execute it, let's see if that makes a change. Yeah, she still wants us at 127, so I'll go ahead. I do want that speed restriction, but the triples require us to also put an altitude, so I'm going to put level 125 at Papa Tango 811.
Emirates 3 Mike, stop descent flight level 130.
stop descent, flight level 130, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. 130 is set. We'll stop descent here.
Radar 174 kilo, passing 4,500 on departure.
Tomjet 74 kilo, there's been approach as identified.
Let's go back to 1,000 foot per minute.
FedEx 12 Lima X-ray, monitor 122.8, have a good flight, bye bye.
122.8, appreciate the AC, take care, FedEx 12 Lima X-ray.
Tomjet 74 kilo, continue climb flight level 240.
Good evening, flight level 240, Tomjet 74 kilo.
Going 3 Victor Charlie.
Sorry about that, she seems to have just converted herself to LGBT lighting.
Lisbon approach.
Sorry, RGB lighting.
Going 3 Victor Charlie, descent flight level 110.
Alright, we're picking up the Lisbon VOR now. Australian would have about 60-ish miles to the VOR and then a little bit additional for the ILS, but I think we're going to end up holding and doing the entire point approach.
Skywing 3 Victor Charlie, direct Luxut.
Direct Luxut, Skywing 3 Victor Charlie.
Air France 2780, descent flight level 100.
Down to flight level 100 for Air France 2780.
Emirates 3 Mike, descent flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. 120 next. 120 set. Catching up on the VNAV path here. So I'll set her back to VNAV thrust, VNAV speed.
Tomjet 74 kilo, contact Lisbon approach 123.980, bye bye.
123.980, Tomjet 74 kilo, bye bye.
Hold. This is a lot more traffic than I was expecting.
Air Portugal 155 Alpha, confirm maintaining flight level 190.
Affirm, maintaining flight level 190, Portugal 155 Alpha.
Air Portugal 16 Alpha Lima, monitor 122.8, bye bye.
Over 123.8, Air Portugal 16 Alpha Lima, bye bye.
Air Portugal 531, descent flight level 210.
Flight level 210, Air Portugal 531.
Lisbon, good evening, Vista Jet 9015, left heading 280.
Vista Jet 9015, Lisbon approach, hello identified. Iberia 2624, contact Lisbon 125.550, bye bye.
125.550, bye bye, thank you.
Raleigh is like a Christmas tree there, so it's a lot of traffic entirely.
Air France 2780 over Decky, hold us published.
Idle VNAV path.
Sorry, please say again for Air France 2780.
Air France 2780, when reaching Decky, hold us published.
Holding established at Decky for Air France 2780.
Emirates 3 Mike, descent flight level 110.
Descent level 110, Emirates 3 Mike. Do you want star speeds at Papa Tango 811?
Emirates 3 Mike firm, follow published speeds.
Star speeds now, Emirates 8 Mike, sorry, Trip Mike. Okay, so the VNAV should take care of it, idle VNAV path. Because it was set up and ready. So let's see. Unless I've accidentally deleted it. No, I haven't. Should slow down.
Air Portugal 155 Alpha, contact photo approach 119.405. Bye bye.
Speed windows open, speed 230, hold VNAV speed.
Air Portugal 155 Alpha, Lisboa.
Air Portugal 155 Alpha, contact for approach 119.405.
We don't have to worry about the altitude because I will say
Portugal 155 Alpha.
pilot, as a pilot entered altitude restriction doesn't actually.
Air Portugal 531, descend flight level 120.
Flight level 120 for Air Portugal 531.
We've just got about 2,000 feet now to level, so there's no point diving for it.
Skyway 3 Victor Charlie, descend flight level 110.
Flight level 110 is going through Victor Charlie.
So we'll do our best to maintain speed 230 or 1,000, so it's going to be a balance of both. So
Emirates 3 Mike over decky, hold as published.
Over decky, hold as published, Emirates 3 Mike heavy. So we're probably not going to get to 7,000 at decky. I'm going to go ahead and set 1,000 foot per minute. We'll find the hold at decky. The published hold at decky is what we looked at earlier. It's just at the start of the point where system.
Good evening.
It's going to be at 220 knots, 273 inbound with left turns.
Eurowings 55 November, Lisbon approach has identified. Continue climb flight level 240.
Let's go ahead and insert.
Flight level 240, Eurowings 55 November.
273 inbound with left turns. We'll be below level 140, so we'll do 1 minute legs in the hold and we'll execute. We have an hour and 10 minutes of hold available. And this just seems to be an event management traffic situation. So
Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, descend flight level 70.
And EAT at the moment. I think I'll stick around for about 20 minutes and then ask them for an EAT, but this time one is not required. We haven't arrived at the star yet, so we don't technically need to we haven't arrived at the hold yet, so we don't need to shuttle technically. So I'm just going to go and reduce the vertical speed to 500 foot per minute, and these are all max speeds 230, so we can go straight down to hold speed, which is up speed 221, and that's set. And it's going to help us out with the decision-making stuff. Let's see if they perhaps know what the approach time might be. Lisboa Emirates Heavy, do you have an estimated approach time?
Stand by.
Going through Victor Charlie, do you want me to hold a flight level 110?
Skywing 3 Victor Charlie, apologies. Continue descent to 4,000 feet. QNH 994.
4,000 feet, descent, QNH 994 hectopascals. Going through Victor Charlie.
Vista Jet 9015, descend flight level 110.
110, Vista Jet 9015.
Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, contact arrival 125.130. Bye bye.
125.130, Ryanair 8 Lima Charlie, thanks, bye bye.
I knew this looked familiar. This is Koroush.
Air France 2780, descend flight level 90.
Good old days.
Down to 90 France 2780.
The arrival of Starlink is going to make a lot of us be on our phones and miss a lot of the ATC calls and stuff. I mean, if I was on hold, I'm just going to chill.
Skywing 3 Victor Charlie, direct Oxfin.
Direct Oxford, it's going through Victor Charlie.
Eurowings 55 November, contact approach 123.980.
See, that's what I meant. You know, we're texting while holding.
123.980, Eurowings 55 November, right?
Air France 2780, descent flight level 70.
Down to 70, Eurowings, correction, Air France 2780.
Let's take a look at the latest weather in Lisbon. Still about 30 minutes ago. Showers in the vicinity 240 at 15, gusting at 26. Fun. Well, yeah, fun.
Skywing 3 Victor Charlie, descent to 2000 feet, QNH 994.
2,000 feet, QNH 994 hectopascals. It's going through Victor Charlie.
Air Portugal 531, over decky, hold as published.
Over decky, hold as published, Air Portugal 531.
I believe these guys turn their seatbelts on at level 200, so higher up. Just because we know we've got this whole thing to cleared to exit the hold, we'll turn the seatbelt signs on. Latest QNH is
Etihad 87 Alpha, Lisbon.
1000.
Air Portugal Emirates 3 Mike, descent flight level 80.
Descent level 80, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. 80 is set. And we'll shuttle it down 1,000 feet per minute.
Air France 2780, confirm holding as published.
Speed VS.
Yes, we are holding at decky. We are making left turns, handles to the right.
Little approach, good evening, it's Etihad 87 Alpha, 6,000 feet.
Etihad 87 Alpha, visual approach as identified. Continue climb flight level 240, direct AutoVed.
Continue climb flight level 240, direct AutoVed, Etihad 87 Alpha.
Alright, we'll be through 10,000. So that's the landing lights, the logo lights, and the seatbelts on. Let's see how she looks like. Gorgeous. Very nice.
Air Portugal 531, descent flight level 110.
Flight level 110 for Air Portugal 531.
Approach from Air France 2780, just to confirm, are you holding correctly or should we just continue to stand by and wait on instructions?
Air France 278, you can continue holding as you are right now.
Okay, thanks, because it was a bit weird for me out in the chart.
Someone doesn't have the IFR rating yet. I think that's
Jets
evident at
915,
this point.
descent 4,000 feet, QNH 994.
4,000 feet, QNH 994, hectopascals, Jet 915.
Look at that, she keeps dipping under the speed.
Air France 2780, cancel hold, fly direct Homep, and Air France 2780, cancel hold, direct Homep.
Should we continue hold on Romip, FM, 2780 Air France?
Air France 780, negative, cancel, hold, fly direct, raw map.
So what that guy's been cleared, he was
Cancelling
cleared here at
hold
Decky
and
as well.
directing raw map, thank you.
And he's somewhere down here, and he's been cleared direct to row map to continue on the point merge. I think he's the guy just directly ahead of us, so not too long to wait for us to continue on the point merge.
There's 125, Lisbon approach shadow identified. Continue climb flight level 240.
Continue climb flight level 240, there's 125.
Air France 2780, contact arrival 125.130, bye-bye.
125.130 for Air France 2780, goodbye.
Air Portugal 531, descend flight level 90.
90, Air Portugal 51.
Sky Wings 3, Victor Charlie, cleared RNP approach runway 35, reports breaking off.
Oh, it's a Qashqai arrival, nice.
Roger, cleared RNP approach runway 35, going through Victor Charlie, Wilson.
This is jet 915, direct Oxfin.
Qashqai used to have just a VOR approach, now it's VRDME, now it's RNP. How times have changed.
That's the jet 915.
There's 125, direct Komut.
Direct Komut, there's 125.
Good evening, Diversion, Papa Lima, passing 170, can we try to move 100?
Iberia 2, Papa Lima, listener approach shadow identified. Continue climb flight level 240.
Continue climb flight level 240, Iberia 2, Papa Lima.
I'm gonna change the point at which I want to make a decision. Say I want to make a decision a bit earlier. I'll go at 9 tons to Porto. And that changes that to 50 minutes of hold instead. Still plenty. Someone 1,000 below me. Visual with. There they are. Left to right. Green wingtip. So I guess that might be the Air France who was on the turn here and they got direct to Rome.
Iberia 2, Papa Lima, fly direct Orvet.
Iberia 2 Orvet, Iberia 2 Papa Lima, thank you.
Lisbon approach is Diversion 125.
So that's one hold.
Change to Unicom.
There's 125, negative. There's 125, just confirm, remain this frequency.
A firm, there's 125.
Etihad 87 Alpha, contact Lisboa 125.550, bye-bye.
Lisbon 125.550, Etihad 87 Alpha, bye.
Alright, what's next for us? Is there a director? What will be the next one?
Charlie breaking up.
125.130 maybe.
That station, say again?
Going 3 Victor Charlie, breaking out runway 34.
35.
Sky Wings 3, Victor Charlie, wind 270 degrees, 10 knots, runway 17, clear to land.
Oh, Qashqai 17, nice.
Confirm runway 35 for Qashqai, going 3 Victor Charlie.
Current wind is 270 degrees, 0 knots. If you wish, runway 35 is also available.
I've got a north to kind of northwest headwind. I'll stay with 35 if that's alright, going through 3 Victor Charlie.
Roger, Sky Wings 3 Victor Charlie, wind 270 degrees, 10 knots, runway 35, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 35, going 3 Victor Charlie.
There's 125, contact Lisboa approach 123.980, bye-bye.
123.980, weather approach 125. Thank you, sir. Nice day for you.
You too, bye-bye. Break, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, descent flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy.
Approach Portugal 478, 3,000 feet.
7,000.
Airport
Sorry, level 70.
Visual approach as identified. Continue climb
Vertical
flight level
speed
240.
Continue climb flight level 240, Portugal 478.
1,000 feet per minute.
And Lisbon Vista Jet 9015, can you just confirm what the actual active runway is, please, for Qashqai?
VistaJet 9015, runway 17 in use. If you want runway 35 also available. Current wind 270 degrees 10 knots.
Roger, well, we are happy taking the visual for runway 17 here. That works with you.
VistaJet 9015, roger, descend 2,000 feet and expects cleared RNP approach runway 35, reports VistaJet 9015, correction, descend 2,000 feet, cleared RNP approach runway 35, circle to land runway 17, report breaking off.
Roger, descend, sorry, was that 2,000 or 2,500?
Affirm, 2,000 feet.
Roger, descend 2,000, cleared RNP runway 35, and we'll circle to land runway 17, and we'll go VistaJet 9015.
No, that's a fun approach, and a brave man for doing it.
Emirates 3 Mike, contact arrival 125.130, bye-bye.
125.130 for arrival, Emirates 3 Mike. Obrigado, boa tarde.
Skywing 3 Victor Charlie, backtrack, vacate via Kilo, taxi apron, Echo, bye-bye.
Backtrack via Kilo, Echo, on the apron, showing 3 Victor Charlie, bye-bye.
Still 1930, Lisbon identified.
Lisbon Rotad, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, flight level 70.
Emirates 3 Mike, Lisbon identified. Cancel the hold, proceed direct to Homet.
Cancel hold, fly direct Romet, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. Alright, we are at the hold.
Charlie, contact tower, 109.105.
Direct to Romet. Let's execute that.
108.105, thank you, bye-bye.
We'll roll out neatly.
Proceed direct to cut.
And I'll get the approach mode on here. Whoa, a lot of traffic. I think we're going to end up flying all, if not most, of the point merge.
Good. 406 descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1001, clear Dallas approach, runway 20.
QNH 1001, 4,000 feet, get the island approach for Postman 206.
We were supposed to have landed a little bit ago. Schedule was 1910 and we were estimated at 2009, so we were already estimated to get in a bit late. Oh, we're still okay with the estimate, 2009. Yeah, a little bit behind schedule, but we're gonna blame that on the hold.
Cal 1930, cancel the hold, turn right direct to hot to high start, please. Cal 1930, cancel the hold, proceed direct to hot spool.
Hello, anyone there?
Emirates 3 Mike, proceed direct to cut.
Direct upcut, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, thank you. Upcut.
Cal 1930, no worries, cancel the hold, proceed direct to hot spool.
Alright, time to bring out the flaps here. Flaps 1. And we'll slow down to 220 knots.
Air France 2780, contact tower, 118.105.
118.105 for Air Force 270, thanks for your service.
Emirates 3 Mike, request descent.
Emirates 3 Mike, maintain speed 220 knots, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 101. Sorry, apologies, QNH 1001.
Descend to 4,000 feet, altimeter 1001, maintain speed 220 knots, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. 1001.
Arrival at Portugal, 9er Hotel Zulu, 9er, flight level 90.
I think they prefer this.
9 Hotel Zulu, Lisbon identified.
And let's get her going. 22 miles, I should be at 6.6, but I'm missing a little bit of the speed, which puts me about 800 on top of the path, and I'll need to slow down as well. Speed brakes are out. And we'll be passing through transition levels shortly, which is below. 1001 is set. Speed VNAV path. You know what? No, I don't quite like it. Let's go flight level change. Trust flight level change speed. Let's keep it going. And speed brakes are down.
Control 531 with you holding at deck.
Control 531, Lisbon identified. Cancel the hold, turn left direct.
The reason we're ducking under the path at this point is expecting speed reduction further down, which is going to cause the path to sort of shallow out, which may end up a little bit, which may end up with us getting a little bit high at the end of it. 1,000 level. Let's do the approach checklist whilst we wait.
Postpone to 406, contact tower 119.105, bye bye.
Approach checklist is complete.
118.105, bye bye, post.
Alright, actually we're almost leveling off at 4,000, so let's go 500 here.
Fiscal 1930, proceed direct to cut.
Now's a good point to start recording this arrival from. Hopefully we make a nice smooth touchdown despite the wind.
Fiscal 9 Hotel Zulu, cancel the hold, proceed direct to Hotbu.
Cancel the hold and direct Rotbu, 9er Hotel Zulu.
Alright, so I'm just going to take a quick look at the latest weather that we had out of Lisbon. It's about 20 minutes ago at this point. It's not gusting or varying anymore, it's 240-830, nice and steady.
Emirates 3 Mike, cleared Alice approach, runway 20.
Cleared Alice approach, runway 20, Emirates 3 Mike. How long would you like speed 220 knots for?
If able, maintain for now.
Okay, we can maintain 220 until for another 3 miles thereafter request 180 to 10, 160 to 4.
Okay.
Thanks.
Fiscal 1930, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1001, cleared Alice approach, runway 20.
Okay, we'll clear for the Alice approach. As part of the plan, we want to be flat and level at 4,000 because we need to then dump all the flaps out.
To approach Portugal 98 Sierra, flight level 90, currently on home.
And on the approach mode, we got India Lima Bravo identified.
Hello, identified.
14 miles to go.
Fiscal 98 Sierra, descent flight level 80, cancel the hold, proceed direct to Hotbu.
The flight level 80 and direct to Rodbu, Portugal 98 Sierra.
Fiscal 531, proceed direct to Cut.
This is it for me.
So Portugal 531.
Flap 1 speed is set. Let's go ahead with flaps 5. We have flaps 5 and a green light, so I'm slowing to 5 speed.
Arrival hello, Lufthansa Center Mike 102 descending 90.
Okay, I'd like to hear a little bit more of the airplane, so let's turn that up.
So the 72 Mike Lisbon, hello identified. Emirates 3 Mike, contact tower 118.105.
Tower 118105, Emirates 3 Mike, goodbye. Gear is going down.
2500.
Flaps 15. Speed for flaps 15 is set. Lisbon Tower, hello Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, 8 miles, ILS runway 20.
Emirates 3 Mike, Tower hello, continue approach, wind 24 please, 13 knots, caution, wind shear reported.
Continue approach, copy wind shear. We just want to check our instructions. Would you like us to vacate at Hotel 3?
Emirates 3 Mike, if only possible vacate Hotel 1, otherwise Hotel 3.
I think Hotel 3 most likely. And after Hotel 3, are we expected to continue on uniform or golf? Let's go ahead for...
Emirates 3 Mike, you can expect a left turn to Golf 2.
Okay. Airspeed low. Emirates 3 Mike, roger. Alright, let's go for full landing flaps there. And we'll leave speed 160 because she needs a little bit of help there. Might be best if I hand fly it because the auto throttle clearly isn't very helpful at the moment. It's going to be a bit hairy, so let's get all the landing lights and stuff on at this time. I've never seen an airspeed low alert, so that was scary. Speed brakes, landing gear, flaps.
Departure 1930
Checklist
tower,
complete.
18, continue approach, wind 240
And we'll expect
degrees,
golf 2.
13 knots, caution, wind shear reported.
Wind shear reported.
Tower from Air France 270 again. The ground is not responding for some reason.
We'll keep the...
Standby, break airport show 265 tower, confirm ready for immediate.
No, please no.
Airport show 265 tower.
Okay, I just want to verify that Mr. Birchall's in the meantime.
Emirates 3 Mike, wind 240 degrees, 13 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Clear land runway 20, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. Alright, we'll take over manual flight from this point.
Confirm the frequency 121-755.
Yes, confirmed. Just in general, the controller is not responding. I'm going to check frequencies now again and update.
Okay, manual flight. Flight director is...
France 2780 ground just told me he's disconnected for a moment. He had some issue. He should be back now. We can contact him again.
Okay.
Postman 2406, stand left on Golf 2, ground 121-755.
121-755, left on Golf 2, Postman 2406, good evening.
Take care to Papa, we'll now contact Lisbon approach on 109er, that's a 105, bye-bye.
I've been told my 737 techniques don't work with a power.
Watch 205 tower.
Okay, my man. Messy.
Portugal 2,
Go around.
65 tower.
Check around thrust.
Lisbon Tower, Portugal.
Thrust LNAV Togo.
Cross over again.
Flaps 20. Gear up. Emirates 3 Mike Heavy going around.
Emirates 3 Mike, follow this approach and contact approach 119er 105.
Standard miss approach 119-105 Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. Okay, let's go ahead and set speed 180. That track is being adjusted for us to fly a runway heading based on the wind.
Portugal 1930, wind 240 degrees, 13 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
Okay, 119-105.
Portugal 265 behind traffic on short.
Let's go to flaps 5.
Condor 9er 19er, descent flight level 90.
Flaps 1.
Lisbon approach, but
almost there.
180 inbound Exona.
Boeing 2 Yankee Papa, Lisbon approach has identified, descent flight level 110.
Descent 110.
Good climb. Hold to MCP speed VS 2000 foot per minute. Lisbon approach Emirates, 3 Mike Heavy passing. Flight level 40, climbing level 60, missed approach runway 20.
Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, Lisbon approach has identified.
Okay, that's not.
Boeing 2 Yankee Papa, direct Becky.
Then that's more of a skill issue, and I think I'll be better off taking the thrust levers into my own hand.
Papa, request stop climbing at flight level 090.
Tic-tac to Papa, roger, climb flight level 090.
Climb flight level 090, tic-tac to Papa, thank you.
We'll leave that. Everything else is normal, transition altitude standard.
Tic-tac to Papa, turn right heading 090 for separation.
Oh, at least we got good views of the city as we pass along.
Emirates 3 Mike, turn left heading 110.
Left turn heading 110, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. Heading select.
Condor 919, resume normal speeds and descend flight level 70.
So we got an airspeed low, we got a terrain, glass slope was all over the place. Didn't get a wind shear alert, don't think it was necessarily a wind shear, might have been a shift of some kind.
Approach, good evening.
All things considered, I think the Colorado was the best choice.
Inbound Exona.
Didn't land from an unstable approach, so I don't have to go to an office to explain myself. And we get good views of Lisbon.
120, I've entered whiskey.
Win-win in my books. Alright, so I think it's going to be vectors for another approach into Lisbon. Runway 20 still, for the OCAT arrival. And I'm not really sure how they want us to fly, so I'm going to go ahead and select an arrival from the south, which is going to be a LUAP or a VATSIM 3 Bravo arrival, which will look something like this. And I'm going to sequence it. Going to execute this and sequence it in such a way that we're flying direct to Papa Tango 805, and that should give me roughly what I'm going to be doing. 10.9. That's quite close. Okay, so one more approach. If it doesn't work out, we go. If it takes too long for the approach, we go to Porto as well.
Emirates 3 Mike, turn left heading 040.
Left heading 040, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy.
Condor 919, contact arrival 125.130. Bye-bye.
Lisbon, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy.
Emirates 3 Mike, go ahead.
Okay, we just want to check, is this going to be vectors for the approach for runway 20, or do you want us to fly direct to Decky?
You will find out with the next controller, I guess. Contact arrival 125.130.
125.130. Thanks very much, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. Goodbye.
Approach hello, Boeing 2 Alpha Hotel, fly level 241 Lisbon. Condor 919 Lisbon.
Not great, not doing well. Lisbon, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, flight level 60, heading 040, missed approach Lisbon. Lisbon approach Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, good evening, flight level 60.
Emirates 3 Mike, Lisbon, hello.
We have assigned heading 040.
Roger.
Early configuration, the 220 180 thing that worked out fine. I think I'll drop the gear a little bit earlier and relieve a little bit more speed than I'd like. The auto throttles here, I guess on VATSIM are a little bit on the slower side, and it doesn't make a difference if I push them up because they're not obviously power driven here on my side. So it might be wiser if I just take over manual thrust and hope for the best. Alright, go arounds. Go arounds were nice. I don't know if I use the correct flaps or...
Sierra, contact tower 118-105.
Yeah, I do think it's flaps 20 because it's got a detent there.
Thank you. Port clearance,
Okay, so en route to the first waypoint that I was going to go to in case of a missed approach was Exida. I think it's wise to now have Exida up and ready so I have an idea where I want to go.
Speed 180 knots until 10 DME.
180 knots until 10 Emirates 19 heavy.
Up there, okay. So in case of miss we fly. Request diversion to Porto and we'll fly direct to Exida, which is about 70 miles my present position. Skill issues.
Emirates 19, reduce speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 until 4 Emirates 190.
Alright, so let's do some checklists. After takeoff checklist is complete. Okay, let's do some of the descent procedure.
Transavia 5241, cancel or hold, proceed direct route 2.
RMP, AMP, AZ...
Cancel hold and say again the direct 2.
Recall notes, auto brakes we leave it at 4, landing data is checked and approach briefing same as before. The approach checklist will need to be completed
direct to
shortly.
Rothbull, Transavia 5241.
So the 72 Mike, reduce speed 160 knots until 4 DME.
160 until 4 Lufthansa 72 Mike.
Okay, 732 Echo, proceed direct upcat, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Yeah, 75,000 feet, direct upcat, 1001, 732 Echo.
Okay, 732 Echo, proceed direct upcat, maintain flight level 80 for now. Okay, 732 Echo, revise, maintain flight level 80 for now. Correct, 732 Echo, reduce speed 180 knots until 10 DME.
Choose 180 until 10, Ryanair 732 Echo.
No, Ryanair 732 Echo, descend
So based on this,
QNH 1001, clear the last runway 20.
Hey, descent 4,000 feet,
1001 and
Sorry, let's go back to route 1.
732 Echo.
Estimated land 11.1, still above the bingo fuel that we said was going to be
Lisbon arrival.
9 tons.
Keep up 70 inbound. Information channel.
Gives us a ton to go around, and then I think that's it.
Keep up, Lisbon, hello, proceed direct to home map.
Clear direct, road map, for the lane, keep up.
Arrival Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey, good evening, flight level 80, holding at Eklit.
Emirates 3 Mike 10 left heading 310 degrees.
Left heading 310 degrees, Emirates 3 Mike heavy.
Colors 919, proceed direct to cut.
Get road map
Emirates 100 heavy over to tower, right?
Emirates 195, contact tower 118.105.
118.105, thank you, have a good night, Emirates 100 heavy.
Condor 919, proceed direct, up cut.
This is one of my longer streams, it's not going well. So now the predicted fuel 11 tons on landing. I think the Condor gets to go ahead of me because obviously I messed up, and then I guess we get turned in behind the Condor. Or I think I saw somebody else there on the point merge, so maybe they go first. But either way, let's just fly as clean as we can. And in the meantime, let's try to see if there's another weather update from Lisbon. 240.
Condor 919, proceed direct, upcut, expedite, upcut, uniform, Papa, Kilo, Alpha Tango. Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey, Lisbon.
Hello, Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey.
Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey, so just to check if you were on frequency, I'll call back.
Zambuja, Santarém. Everything's starting to sound familiar.
Question, yeah, Transavia 5241, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, Transavia 5241.
Lufthansa 72 Mike, contact tower 118.105.
18105, Lufthansa 72 Mike.
Condor 919, descent 4000 feet, QNH 1001, clear Dallas approach runway 20. Transavia 5241, proceed direct to upcut.
Direct to upcut, Transavia 5421.
Condor 919, clear Dallas runway 20.
And I'm just going to go take a look at what the weather's like in Porto. If it's better or worse.
732 Echo, contact tower 118.105.
18105 and 732 Echo, good night.
Where's 1001? We'll set that up here.
Red 1 Hotel Whiskey, cancel the hold, proceed direct hot blue.
Cancel hold, proceed direct to Audible.
Who this?
Runner 1 Hotel Whiskey.
What's up, Ava Mitchell? How's it going?
Lisbon approach, good evening, Alpha and Trade Whiskey.
I'm doing well. Just had a go around. We're thinking about the fuel situation here. I'm wondering if maybe we can't squeeze in 2 approaches into Lisbon. It's going alright. Yeah, they had like wind shear and stuff. Don't think I was actually in a wind shear, but it did get quite bumpy.
It's 3 Mike Suzumo navigation, proceed direct to Upcat.
Oh, navigation direct to Upcat, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. That's a left turn, shortest direction, and let's go ahead and set Upcat. That's Upcat with LNAV. No, I'm not playing with my friend. This is a, you're not a bot, are you? But anyway, it's just like an online network with air traffic controllers. I'm sure you've heard of VATSIM. If you're actually interested in VATSIM, you probably have. I think a lot of people have heard of it. It's like an online air traffic control thing.
Speed 200 knots until 10 DME and request descent.
Yeah, he's the air traffic controller out there in the background, so he's the one who's just sort of telling me where to go, what to do, and he's dealing with a bunch of other guys as well. So what I've done is I've tried an approach into runway, didn't make it, and now we're trying for round 2. Hopefully this time it works. We don't want the hold.
Emirates 3 Mike to speed 180 knots.
Speed 180 knots, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. 1 notch of flaps. And we'll bring that speed down. In fact, we'll get flaps 5 out as well. I am not in the United States.
Level 80 holding at exit.
If I was in the US, I think I'd like to be from Washington State. I like the Pacific Northwest. Nice, cold, rainy. It's my vibe. What about you? Which state are you in? I'm assuming you're American. No, I'm not from Washington. I'm saying if I was in the US, I would like to be from Washington State. Just because the weather looks nice. I also like the Space Needle. It looks pretty cool. Lots of outdoors, nice forests, all that kind of stuff. Okay.
Emirates 3 Mike, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1001, clear Dallas approach runway 20.
Descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1001, cleared Dallas approach runway 20. Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. Let's do 1,000 foot per minute.
Using 2 Yankee Papa,
actually, I think 800 is sufficient, 4,000. Decent change about, we'll go 1001 already. Reset.
Qatar 19 Whiskey, cancel hold, proceed direct hot 2.
Clear for the approach, and I'll on the approach mode at Qatar. I live in the Middle East, so United Arab Emirates.
En Qatari 19 Whiskey, do you still want to set minimum clean?
Qatari 19 Whiskey, firm speed 220 knots or less.
Alright, let's do the approach checklist.
Yeah, Loco 19 Whiskey.
Altimeters 1001 everywhere. Approach checklist complete.
Happy 5241 is established. ILS runway 20.
Qatari 5241, contact tower 108-105.
118-105, 524, thank you.
So lessons learned from last time, we need a little bit more drag. I'm not sure what the rules are on flaps 15, but we're going to use
one
that.
Hotel Whiskey to speed 200 knots.
Speed 200 knots, Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey.
This has gone bust because I haven't reset my VNAV cruise altitude.
Reserve 5241, contact tower 118-105.
Lisbon arrival, Stewart 512, flight level 80.
Stewart 512, Lisbon, hello, call back. Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Sending 4,000 feet,
Very
QNH
nice.
1001, Ryanair 1 Hotel
I'll
Whiskey.
go ahead and on the approach mode, lock, alt. Another notch of flaps for myself. That's flaps 15 now coming out.
on course to Romet.
Class loops captured.
Roger, call
Missed
back.
approach will be level
Ryanair
60.
1 Hotel Whiskey, proceed direct upcut, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1001.
Proceed direct to cut QNH 1001, descent 4,000 feet, Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey.
Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey, clear Dallas approach, runway 20.
And clear Dallas approach, runway 20, Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey.
Let's also drop the gear at this
Click to
time.
Yankee Papa, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1001, clear Dallas, runway 20.
Descent 4,000 feet, runway 0, QNH 101, 01,
Emirates 3 Mike, contact tower 118.105.
Tower 118-105, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. Thank you, bye. 118-105. Flashbot Tower, hello again, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, 8 miles, ILS 20.
Emirates 3 Mike, Lisbon Tower, hello, continue approach number 2, wind 24 sponsor knots, caution, wind shear reported.
Continue approach number 2, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, copy, thank you. That's landing flaps now.
Sponsor knots, several between 210 and 270 degrees, runway 20 clear to land, caution, wind shear reported.
Okay, to land runway 20, and indeed we have wind shear, can we confirm that? We'll have 5.
So the landing checklist is complete. Everything is looking peachy.
Lot 5 Juliet Lima, Lisbon.
5 Juliet Lima.
Lot 5 Juliet Lima, be ready for immediate.
We are ready, Lot 5 Juliet Lima.
Skyflyer 394 passing 2,000 feet.
Skyflyer 394, contact Lisbon approach 119.105, okay.
So we got 24 knot cross, 12 on ahead.
Skyflyer 394.
Runway heading
Lot 5 Juliet Lima behind, landing traffic, flying from 5 line up away to runway 20 behind.
Behind landing traffic, flying from 5 line up and runway 20 behind, Lot 5 Juliet Lima.
I don't like that.
Emirates 3 Mike, reduce the minimum approach speed.
Emirates 3 Mike, we are maintaining minimum approach speed.
Roger.
Okay, so we're pushing another departure in front of us, which is going to keep things last second, so I'm just going to go ahead. We'll leave the autopilot on. Last time. 148, we have currently 60 knots. Plus 8 is going to be 156. Cabin's ready. Checklist complete.
That on top of 5241 is vacated on Hotel 1.
So that we have 5241, Roger, contact Lisbon, ground on 117.5.
Okay, I'm going to fly manual from here.
11755.
Lot 5 Juliet Lima, wind 240 degrees 1 knot, settle between 210 and 270, runway 20 clear for immediate takeoff.
Emirates 20, clear for immediate takeoff for 5 Juliet Lima.
Tower, good evening, going to Yankee Papa on final 20.
Heading 2 Yankee Papa, this is the minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed for Yankee Papa.
Emirates 3 Mike, expect flight landing clearance, traffic is not rolling.
Emirates 3 Mike.
Sink rate. Wide flow. Terrain.
That's another
Wide
one.
flow.
Thrust FL nav Toga going around. Emirates 3 Mike, we're going around again.
Emirates 3 Mike, Roger, follow missed approach, contact Lisbon approach 119 at 105.
Standard Lisbon 119 at 105, Emirates 3 Mike. Alright, so that one was definitely a shear.
Mike, stop climbing 3000 feet.
Stop climb 3000, lot 5 Juliet Lima.
So Angola 653, we're short 5, hold point runway 2.
Lot of belts engaged.
Kilo 653, Roger.
Speed 220 is good. That was a lot of power. Flaps 1.
Lot 5 Juliet Lima, contact Lisbon approach 119 at 105.
Zero.
Alright,
Climb
2 missed
240,
approaches.
lot 5 Juliet Lima.
It's not working out for us. Transition altitude, we bust that.
Approach level 38 descending to flight level 304 to flight level 250.
Air Portugal 38, Lisbon approach, shadow identified. Continue descent flight level 120.
Okay, can't commit because I have twice haven't been able to do it, so it's time to go. Lisbon Emirates 3 Mike heavy level 60 missed approach Lisbon.
Emirates 3 Mike heavy Lisbon approach shadow, turn left heading 110.
Okay, we'll turn left heading 110 Emirates 3 Mike, and at this time we intend to divert to Porto.
Emirates 3 Mike, roger. Lot 5 Juliet Lima, stop climb 5,000 feet.
Stop climb 5000, lot 5 Juliet Lima.
220. And that's it. That's the end of our final.
Emirates 3 Mike, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, Emirates 3 Mike.
Iberia 160 Mike, descent flight level 70.
Thrust heading select flight level change 240. We're going to activate route 2 in a second. Let me just finish all of this.
Iberia 31 Alpha, descent flight level 90.
9031 Alpha.
And we'll do a... have to take
okay,
off
flyer 394, monitor 125.
Route 2
bye-bye.
will activate and exit.
Bye-bye, ciao!
Lot 5 Juliet Lima, continue climb flight level 240.
Insufficient fuel.
Climb
Yep, that's because we're
240,
diverting.
Lima.
So in here I'm going to put instead our final, what do you call it? Our final reserve instead. Just so I know that's not in jeopardy. That's 3 tons.
Air Portugal 1906, descend flight level 110. Lot 5 Juliet Lima, flight direct Exida.
Direct Exida, lot 5 Juliet Lima.
Lisboa Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, would you like us to file a flight plan for rerouting for a diversion, or would you like us to, or do we just stand by for vectors?
Emirates 3 Mike, no need, turn left heading 040.
Left heading 040, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy. Okay. What a pain. Exida. Cruise is going to be at 240.
Iberia 160 Mike, when inbound, cancel holds and contact approach 125.130. Bye bye.
And performance.
When inbound, cancel approach and contact
Cost index for the diversion 10.
Negative 125.130.
125.130.
Iberia 31 Alpha, over deck key hold as published, expect 2 minutes delay.
Over deck key hold is published and I expect 2 minutes delay. Very 31 Alpha.
Well, that was messy.
Iberia 31 Alpha, descent flight level 80.
80, Iberia 31 Alpha.
Trust our FNAV speed.
Emirates 3 Mike, flight direct Ableg.
Direct Ableg, Emirates 3 Mike heavy, and at this time minimum fuel.
Emirates 3 Mike, roger.
Trust our FLNAV, VNAV speed, flying direct to Ableg. Now I need to sort out the arrival for Porto. Let's see what that looks like. Since I have not been to Porto in many years, many moons. So, commence the...
Emirates 3 Mike, direct Papa Romeo 611.
Direct Papa Romeo 611, Emirates 3 Mike heavy. Okay, I need to find that Papa Romeo 611. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that up. That's up here. Papa Romeo 611 to be executed.
Lisbon approach, boa noite, Portugal, Miner 3 Lima. Passing VATSIM
I have
on
no
a
intention of flying this fast.
Arrival.
320
Approach
is
code 93
sufficient.
Lima, Lisbon approach, shadow identified.
Cost index 10, okay. Good. That's a lot of additional climb, which we... Sorry, I'm just going to bring you guys back here. So it's a lot of additional climb. We're flying direct to Papa Romeo 611 now, which is essentially somewhere out there in Porto. And she's climbing like a rocket. So I'm just going to go ahead and use vertical speed to limit the climb to about 1500 foot per minute. And also going to slow it down initially to 200. Well, we'll leave 320 until she's settled, and then I'll slow it down to 280. In the meantime, let me just go see what's going on in Porto. In Porto, weather is a little bit better than in Lisbon. There is no ATIS, so it's probably going to be uncontrolled. 240 would mean... Well, we're flying direct Papa Romeo 611, which is on the arrival, which Ableg 3 Mike, I think it is. Yep, so they're going to have us flying over to a base leg essentially, and then Adnov, which works for us. 24011. Let's take a look how the landing performance goes in Porto. Make sure we're leveling off shortly.
Iberia 31 Alpha, descent flight level 70.
70, Iberia 3 Alpha.
Approach, good evening, Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey, going around runway 20.
Use a higher gradient by ATC,
Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey, Lisbon approach shadow identified,
we'll
turn left heading 050.
And let's see, we're only going to lose weight from this point, so let's use current weight of 21.5.
Go 653 Lisboa.
So 6 knot headwinds have gone a little bit additional here, 1000 level.
Emirates 3 Mike, contact Lisboa approach 119.105. Bye bye.
Lisboa approach sorry, I'm on 119.105 at the moment. Is that not correct?
Emirates 3 Mike, disregards.
No worries. differential pressure is going through the roof because the cabin altitude is at 200. I'm not sure why it's at 200. Okay, so we need to relieve the pressure on the cabin. Climbed. Why hasn't it climbed?
.5 Juliet Lima, continue climb flight level 240.
Climb level 240, .5 Juliet Lima.
Okay, let me just check recall, maybe something comes up. No.
And .5 Juliet Lima, monitor 122.8, have a good flight, bye-bye.
122.8, 5 Juliet Lima, thank you, bye-bye.
See how the air
Ryanair
systems
1
look.
Hotel Whiskey, turn left heading 020.
And I'm going to slow down to
Turn left,
280 knots.
020, Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey.
Iberia 31 Alpha, cancel hold, contact approach, correction, arrival 125.130, bye-bye.
Iberia 31 Alpha, cancel hold.
Okay,
Can you
so I
repeat
need to
the
do
frequency,
something about
sorry?
this.
It's 125.130, bye-bye.
125.130, Iberia 231 Alpha.
I've taken control of the manual outflow valve at the back, and I'm going to open it to make this climb. In fact, I think both. I'll open it. I need the cabin to climb because she's at 200 at the moment. That's it. Okay, so we're getting that under control. So she's climbing at 1,300 foot per minute, which is a bit much. 1,200. Comfortable number is about 300. Just needed to do it pretty quickly just to get that
Ryanair
sorted.
1 Hotel Whiskey, contact arrival 125.130, bye-bye.
Arrival on 125.130, goodbye, Ryanair 1 Hotel Whiskey.
I'm not sure what kind of malfunction that was.
Rapid 715, Lisbon,
Because nothing came up.
right, descending flight level 100, inbound to Tulu.
There we go, 200 cabin altitude, 1,000. So I'm gonna limit this to maybe 4,000 feet or something.
Identified information.
In the meantime, let's go back to.
Pulu 3 Bravo.
Oops, sorry, I didn't tell you guys what's going on.
200.
So we got a differential pressure warning at 8.9.
Clear to Pulu 3 Bravo.
Not a warning, a caution. So it got quite high up. So I need to reduce it. So you see the cabin altitude stayed at 200 feet, in fact. While these were on auto. So I took over manual control and I opened the valves a little bit to bleed some air out, and that's going to reduce the differential pressure and get the cabin altitude climbing.
Romeo,
that was the plan.
Correction, set squawk 5401.
So I was also working on the landing into Porto, Delta Juliet Charlie Hotel. So that's it. We're diverting.
653, good night, Lisbon, identified.
And it looks like we're going to land runway 17 at Porto.
Climb 150, Angola 653.
Lisbon, taxi 1 for Delta Sierra level 100.
Taxi 1 for Delta Sierra, Bonite identified, climb flight level 240, proceed direct Papa Romeo 611.
Continue climb level 240, direct Papa Romeo 611, taxi 1 for Delta Sierra.
Portugal 906, descend flight level 70, hold decky as published.
70, deck as published, so 106.
So Porto, I want to go all the way down to the runway Delta Charlie Bravo. I think all the way at the end is fine. Auto brakes 3 should be sufficient. For Porto,
Portugal 903 Lima, reduce speed.
We'll do flaps 25 for the arrival.
Reduce speed to 220 knots.
And it's going to be Papa Romeo Viewer.
Portugal 38,
sorry,
descend
Papa.
flight level 110.
Porto.
Descend flight level 110,
Porto. 1099, 171.
Ryanair 3 X-ray Romeo, reduce speed
360.
250 knots, Ryanair 3 Romeo, and request descent.
Ryanair 3 X-ray Romeo, descend flight level 210.
210, Ryanair 3 Romeo.
Lisbon approach, good evening, Portugal 906 Alpha Whiskey passing 283 inbound und put info Delta.
Air Portugal 906 Alpha Whiskey, set squawk 0553, good evening.
Econ.
0553, Air Portugal 906 Alpha Whiskey.
And Ryanair 3 X-ray Romeo, identified, cleared VATSIM 3 Bravo, arrival.
Cleared VATSIM 3 Bravo, arrival, Ryanair 3 Romeo.
Europe 715, descent, flight level 130.
Flight level 130, Europa 715.
Air Portugal 38, descent, flight level 100.
Okay, so for the most part we've managed to sort out the pressurization.
Iberia 103, good evening, clear airborne position 044.
The landing alto is reset. Let's see if I go back to alto, we can maybe sort it out.
Air Portugal 103, good evening, Lisbon approach, identified, climb flight level 240.
Air Portugal 103.
Air Portugal 1906, contact Lisbon arrival 125.130, bye-bye.
She's descending again, but the cabin seems to be 8.1 is not too bad. I'll have to keep an eye on it, so clearly
Air
something's
Portugal
broken there.
38, descend flight level 80.
So I'll take over manual control of both.
Air Portugal 38.
Air Portugal 903 Lima, descend flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, Portugal 903 Lima.
Both open at
Europe
100 foot per minute
715,
climb,
reduce speed
so we don't bust the differential pressure.
230 knots.
Reduce speed to 230 knots, Europa 715.
Upper Romeo 611 requires us to be above 4,000 feet.
Angola 653, climb flight level 240.
Climb for 240, Angola 653.
Air Portugal 906 Alpha Whiskey, identified, clear the Zuti 1 Bravo arrival.
This is
descend flight level 80.
not good.
Cleared, it's Zuti 1 Bravo arrival, descending level 80, Air Portugal 906 Alpha Whiskey.
This is not good at all. Just looking for some information about diversion. They wanted us at level 300 and it's going to take 40 minutes to divert. Hopefully a little bit less.
Air Portugal 38, proceed direct to Decky.
Good, this is sorted out. We'll go back to VNAV.
Proceed direct to Decky, Air Portugal 38.
Air Portugal 38, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Portugal 38.
By far, the messiest stream I've had to do. Maybe not a great idea to try it despite the wind shear. I'm just surprised that everyone else managed to do it. So I think that gave me the confidence that, hey, I should be able to, but this airplane and I,
Air Portugal 38, contact
we
Lisbon
ain't in sync.
arrival 125.130.
So didn't quite work out for us.
Bye-bye.
I think on both occasions it was quite messy.
125.13,
So
Air Portugal 38, forgot
doing the right thing here. It's been about
Air
an
Portugal
hour
903 Lima, descend
since
flight
our
level
first
100.
approach
And
into
can you
Lisbon.
confirm your altimeter setting? Air Portugal 903 Lima, Lisboa. Air Portugal 903 Lima, Lisboa.
Air Portugal 903 Lima.
Portugal 903 Lima, descend flight level 90 and confirm your altimeter setting.
Cabin altitude also has a non-normal checklist associated with it. Let's just try to do it.
Air Portugal 903 Lima, Lisboa.
Checklist complete. So up to flight level 230, landing elevation up to
Europe
260 needs to be 2,000
turn
feet.
left heading 210.
Left heading
So-
210, Papa 75.
That was a lot of differential pressure, I think, because he went back to landing altitude 200 feet. It was at 400, now 200. So I'm just going to do it manually. Approximately 500 foot per minute for climb and descent.
Air Portugal 903
Once we
Lima,
commence the
if you
descent,
read
I
me,
think I'll
smoke
put it
guidance.
back into auto. And we can stop the climb here. That's it, about 2,000 foot per minute. 2,000 feet. Cabin
Emirates
altitude.
3 Mike, you may monitor Unicom 122.8, and but basically from Papa Romeo 611 you can fly to Adnov and then do the ILS 17.
Alright, we'll switch over to Unicom now, 122.8. Thanks for your help, copy information. Emirates 3 Mike. Have a great evening.
Thank you, bye-bye. Air Portugal 903 Lima, descend flight level 80.
Descent to flight level 80, Portugal 903 Lima.
Okay, now we're with you 5.
Yeah, no, it's okay, sorry.
Ryanair 3 X-ray Romeo, descend flight level 140.
122.8. And we got about 80 miles to run 240. The VNAV hasn't. There's a few errors here. The VNAV hasn't calculated anything for us. Not a descent point, nothing. So we gonna do it on our own. I don't know if that's a feature or a bug, but we're gonna go down to 7,000 feet and we'll use flight level change for it. Actually, 1,000 will be better initially. And we'll do a different routing from what was cleared. Adnov is correct, and the Aspot Ableg 3 Mike was what we were flying. And instead of 613, we'll go to 615. That gives us some time to talk to traffic if there's any, and we can sort our way out from there. Commence the descent. You can go back to auto. Maybe that was a feature. Maybe I shouldn't have touched it, but there was a slight concern because we had active failures on as well. So checklist complete. We'll do descent checklist. Recall has been checked. Notes, auto brakes, line data, approach briefing, all set, completed. Now she thinks we're about 4,000 feet too high. Is that right? How many trek miles? 70 miles ago, we should be at 210. We're a touch high, but we need to slow down as well. So let's go to 300 knots, see if we can't recover some of the path. 310, in fact. And we'll clear ourselves down to 7,000 feet. Messy. This is doing wonderful. So I might have overreacted. It's 10 hours from departure in Dubai. So we've been up here for quite a while. I think the taxi in Dubai took about 15 minutes, 10-15 since moving. This is textbook definition of a long day. Thought I saw lightning somewhere. Looks like we're crossing Papa Romeo 615 above 7,000. We can go ahead and set what's next. That's going to be 4,000. She's tuned on to 109.9, which is the localizer for Papa Romeo 171 inbound course for Porto. We'll give ourselves touch of speed brakes. And this is through 10,000 feet. Wow, that's a crazy rate of descent. We don't need that. Speed brakes can go in, and we'll set here speed. Bring the speed brakes back out as well. And what do you say, 240 knots, 250 knots here. Six and a half tons of fuel. Final reserve is 3 tons. Up speed set. Cabin's ready. Porto traffic, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, Boeing 777, now we're at Papa Romeo 613, right downwind for runway 17 at Porto traffic. Sorry about that, folks. Right. Porto traffic, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, Papa Romeo 611 turning right base for runway 17, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, Porto traffic. Flaps 1. I forget to anticipate this QNH. Speed, Alt. Flap 1 speed set. Alright, flat and level, no way to mess this up. Approach checklist is the last thing to do. Altimeters are at 9er, 5. Approach checklist complete. I'd go ahead and select another notch of flaps. And bring it down to speed 180, just close to flaps 5 speed. Now, so practically on the localizer, the approach mode is armed. 171 lock. Glass load captured. Missed approach altitude is going to be 6,000 feet. Flight level 60, correction. Really hope this one works out. Six tons of fuel left. Final reserve is 3. Gear is going down. We'll do flaps 20. Speed 160 is set.
$2,500.
Landing flaps 25 set. We'll just finish off with a checklist. Speed brake, landing gear, and we quit the green light. Green light. Glass slope's not quite at 3 degrees. It's actually at 2.7 by the looks of it, by the chart. So we're expecting a shallower approach path. Porto traffic, Emirates, tree mic heavy, ILS runway 17, 7 miles, landing runway 17, Porto traffic. So it's a full crosswind. On the touchdown zone, it's going to be 240 at 14, so it's a full crosswind 14 knots, so we can just let's bring the speed back to 152 knots. This time around there's nobody telling me a last minute landing checklist, so we'll just clear it up to land. And yeah, this time hopefully it'll be a successful one. Autopilot's disengaged.
For traffic is 10 CS35, push and start facing north, sorry, 185.
Checked. And we're configured at 1000, passing 1000. Through 500 feet. Stabilized.
500. 400. 300. Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Two go-arounds and 10 hours later. Manual braking. Porto traffic, Emirates stream mic exiting runway 17 via Bravo. Emirates stream mic for Porto traffic. Alright, past 60 knots.
Porto traffic, taxi 14 Delta Sierra, turning base ILS runway 17 Porto.
I don't think that QNH was quite right. Porto traffic, Emirates 3 Mike Heavy, clear runway 17 Porto. Alright, so we need to figure out now where we can park.
For traffic, taxi by Sierra Echo 5, runway 17, Zurich, when it's at.
Porto traffic, taxi 14 Delta Sierra, establish ILS runway 179 miles, Porto.
I'm going to slow down here, come to a stop, and we'll select my parking position from a map. Please excuse me. Okay, I've got it. Show me the spot and activate. Right there. We'll use ground force. Okay. All right, guys. That was a humbling sim session. A lot of things went wrong. Don't know if I should have done the second approach with the wind shear condition. Not sure if I actually experienced a wind shear the first time around, but the second time around definitely felt like it was a giant downdraft. The first time I chalked it up to pilot error, to be honest. But there was just, sync rate, terrain. It was just not pretty. It wasn't working out for us. Porto was a lot easier, a lot nicer. And I think overall, things considered, this was the best choice to make. So we're just gonna go ahead, find our parking position now. And park. We can watch a replay of the touchdown here. I think at gate will be 5.3, which is still above a final reserve fuel. This is all normal op, so there's nothing to tell anybody in terms of fuel management. However, the terrain probably yes. Should I have done a wind shear escape maneuver? Maybe. Not entirely sure. Okay, we'll leave both engines running, so we won't start the APU, just so we can go in and watch that replay real quick.
Porto traffic, taxi 14 Delta Sierra, short finals, runway 17 Porto.
Sierra 53, taxi lights off. Parking brake set. That brings this entire fiasco to an end. We would have shut down with 5.3 tons of fuel. And of course the parking position isn't right. Let's watch our replay. Let's disconnect from this. It was flaps 25. We had the gear down, I suppose. And let's get the lights on so we have all of them as we did on the touchdown. We've disconnected from the network. I need to disconnect from Volanta. And that's it, end flight. Okay, let's see. So this is the replay. Healthy crosswind. Yeah, then this is better, so you have an overview of the whole airplane. Naturally, we were getting tossed around quite a bit. Healthy touchdown. That was all 10 hours and 11 minutes. Alright folks, it's been messy, but it's been a learning curve, and all things considered, it was fun. Thanks for joining me for, I think it's going to be the longest stream yet, 3 hours and 13 minutes, and it wasn't even a full flight, it was just the arrival segment and a diversion. So hope you all saw something that was new, interesting maybe. And just want to say thanks for joining me, and I guess I'll see you guys around the next time. Arrivederci. Grazie.